Hey, what's going on? Good evening, y'all. This is Uncle Jackie. I'm here with Doc,
What's good?
and we about to it's Conspiracy Theory Thursday. Welcome back to Conspiracy Theory Thursday. It's been a while. Missed you guys, but we back.
Word, I was wondering when you was gonna bring this shit back, bro. Pause. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been a lot of things. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah,
I know the people's been wanting this shit. Pause. You know what I mean? People been trying to. What's going on with Yellow Tape? What's going on with Uncle Jackie? Conspiracy theory. I
yeah.
mean, but
Hopefully,
we out
those
here.
same people. Hopefully, some of them same people gonna pop up tonight. They're gonna have some questions. We gonna have some answers. Hopefully, and hopefully, we have a good show.
Definitely gonna talk my shit tonight. Let's go.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. This is Doc, the newfound fucking Republican. I don't care what he say, but I said he a Republican after he started seeing the truth, start seeing
I,
where it's at.
I'm just
We
I'm
claim
just unra-
independent, blah blah blah. Yeah, we
I'm
know.
just I'm just unraveling what's going on in the world nowadays. I'm trying to see what's going on. I just knew shit is secretive and shit is scary out there, but to do shit,
HWF.
to do shit on live TV and do shit out in front of everybody, bro, motherfuckers is bold.
Yeah, that's some bold shit, bro. That is really some bold shit. HWF Live, appreciate you, bro, Zay. Most
HWF, what's
definitely.
good? Harlem in the building.
Yes, sir. To Afghanistan
You
always.
know, it's the first Harlem nigga that came and visited us today. Appreciate you stopping by, bro.
Yeah, word. Hit that like button, my nigga. Hit that like button for me.
You see, that was a
Nah,
side
but
swipe to you, right? You see that, right?
nah. I appreciate it, man. Shit, that
Nah,
HW
nah,
was not
but
saying
you
that.
you didn't understand what I said. I said this is the first Harlem dude that came and visited us today. That means you ain't from Harlem no more, nigga.
You hear me?
I tell you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk my shit today. Let's go, let's go.
All right, whatever. First P telling me I ain't no street nigga no more, and now I'm not from Harlem either. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
But
y'all lucky.
nah,
Y'all lucky. I don't have the video of what he's buying out there in Atlanta, right? Because he buying some crazy shit out there in Atlanta. That's all I'm gonna leave it as. You know what I mean?
only thing I buy is zips and whips. And I don't know what this nigga talking about. It's all zips and whips for me, man. I don't know. I don't know what else. I ain't buying nothing else. I promise y'all. But yo,
See,
man, it's a lot of more. It's a lot of more shit coming out now behind our boy. You heard
no,
what I'm
no,
saying?
no,
You hear
no.
what I'm
That's your.
saying, folks? You know what I'm saying, folks?
I
Our
sent
boy.
I sent you that
Somebody
check the
came
other
to the light. He came to the light. Jesus couldn't pull this dude that close.
day. Yo, I sent him a text. I'm gonna tell y'all, chat, what's going on, y'all. Yo, I sent him a text the other day, and I was telling him about the Charlie Kirk stuff. You know what I mean? I was like, "Yo, bro, look what happened to our boy." You know, with a emoji, a laughing emoji, because I didn't know Charlie Kirk. You know, besides him passing away, and besides what Jack was sending me, but even what Jack was sending me, I get names confused. So you know what I mean? So pardon me if I didn't recognize, but I recognize that big head. You know, and pause. You know what I mean? So, um, I passed him something. I said, "Yo, this is our boy now." You know what I mean? And Jack was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at you coming into the light."
Right. Coming into the light, baby. It's okay to walk to this light. You ain't gonna die, baby. You gonna feel a
No,
release of freedom.
I just want to say this that what happened to him was a real tragedy. You know what I mean? Fuck what he was speaking, but one thing that I could say about the platform that he had, he gave everybody the opportunity to speak, and if anybody felt any type of way, they had the opportunity, and maybe one of the first opportunity to speak up before he let his people speak. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I noticed throughout all the platforms I've seen him on. Besides the formal shit that that got people on there already. That he gave everybody the opportunity to speak, and if anybody had any differences, they could have came on there and debated him. And your point had to be more veiled than his. I mean, well, not more veiled, but you had to be more convicted of your thoughts and what you believe in, and put it forth in front of him. You know what I mean? And nobody never did that. No one strong enough in the black community that I seen ever challenged Charlie Kirk. They had comment statements against him, but never challenged him. And I wonder why. And that's not a side swipe to nobody, but I just wonder why that never occurred because everybody got strong feelings against the rhetoric that he was saying. It wasn't like a Donald Trump where you say it and let go, you know what I mean? Or it said the president said that and that's the president said. This is somebody that was debating people.
Hold up. Yo,
Just make sure Josh ain't in the back. Pause.
nah, he's not. Pause.
All right.
But he don't see
The link.
yeah.
I gotta add him on Facebook or something, so that way I could, you know what I mean, or exchange numbers, so that way, I mean, since he on the show every week.
Yeah. Josh a smart gentleman, man. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean,
I
you,
ain't
you don't,
gonna have
you,
no
you, to be honest with you, bro, as long as I know you ain't fuck with no clowns, you know what I mean?
yeah, I ain't got time.
You, you,
Daz, what's
you,
good,
you,
bro?
you
Appreciate
ain't,
you.
you ain't never fuck with no clowns, you know what I mean? Or gave any energy to any clowns, to be honest with you, bro.
Yeah, I ain't got
You know
no
what I mean?
bro. If I can't learn, we can't learn together. You ain't I if we both on the same plane, okay, I could deal with you if you trying to go where I'm going.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm trying to be a fucking supreme intellect. So if you ain't trying to be that, or you ain't got something that's like along the lines of it, that's respect. All you gotta do is do something or be something that's respectable to me. I don't give a fuck
That's
what you like
salute.
to do. You can play Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't give a fuck. Just don't be no bird ass nigga. Like that's the only rule for me. Don't be no bird ass nigga. I ain't got no time for that shit. I
Like
don't
I said,
hug. I don't do none of that bullshit, my nigga. Like I don't care.
like I
Fuck your
said,
feelings.
I don't know what that was, but like I said, you ain't never been around no fugazi, or you ain't never brought no fugazi nigga around me and nothing like that. So I salute you and give you your kudos for that. Know what I mean, you don't fuck with no slouch niggas. Know what I mean,
Shout out to the horseman, McAdoo. Shout out to you.
well, shout out to you too, bro. What up, Tremel? Yeah, I missed you. I know you probably watching the show sooner or later. Yo, I missed you on the last show, man. We got to get up and get on the show together, or even backstage pause. You know what I mean? No homo. You know what I mean? No Diddy.
Right word, Tank. But Tank, I want to tell you. Well, now I can tell you live. Like Tank invited us to his crib next year. He not sure of the date yet, but it's basically McAdoo invited.
And where he at again? PA, right? Oh, so that means that's gonna be the first time that you coming out towards this way too, right? That's peace. I feel that. Thanks, Tremel. Now, I mean, he ain't been out in Jersey, out here in New York. He been out in New York, but he ain't been out in Jersey in 4 years. You know what I mean?
My
Probably
nigga,
longer
I
than
was
that.
in Eastern PA, bro,
What you said?
with Sean Marrero.
No, you was in Eastern PA. You wasn't in Jersey.
Yeah, that's true.
You wasn't in
This
Jersey.
nigga lives in Philly. I just want y'all to know that he ain't want to live in Rutherford, Meadowlands. He ain't want to live right across the bridge. This nigga wanted
Nah,
to be
not.
near Freeway and Beanie Siegel.
No, be
He
honest
wanted to
with
be.
you.
He thought he was going to be a part of what's the name, Gillian Wallow. He was going to be on a podcast in Philly. So he was all the way like, yeah, I'm gonna be in Jersey, so it sound good in theory, but I'm really gonna be near Philly, my nigga. Like,
Nah. No, I am next to Philly, but I ain't about Philly life. You know what I mean? I ain't far from about
mhm.
Philly life. You know what I mean? But
Bro, you was
I
spitting lines from $1 million worth of game, bro. I
yeah,
heard you, man. Ain't
I
nothing
was
wrong with that because them niggas is dope. But
I
you
was
know what I
almost out
mean?
in Georgia, bro. I was almost out in Georgia. You know, I was like 3 steps away from Georgia, bro.
You was supposed to come out here. That would have been better for you.
Yep. But fucking a nigga want to be Mr. Fast, pause. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
Definitely. Here go Josh. See, I stopped paying attention. Josh, what's
Yo,
good, brother?
What up?
was
What up,
good?
champ? What up,
Was
Josh? How
good?
you,
Was
bro?
goody? Chilling.
Yeah, we were
Josh should
just
have been
we
not.
talking about basically conspiracy theory. It's conspiracy theory Thursday. This is probably your first one. I don't know if it's the first. Probably the first one on this. This is the first one on this page. So Yeah, welcome to Conspiracy Theory Thursday. It used to be a Thursday thing every Thursday on the last page with all the
Nice.
people that they took from me, but we ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, I
Tell
remember
a friend and tell a friend, like, sub, and share.
I
You know what
remember
I mean? Let me get my
we
piece
had
back.
we had an alien dude up here, bro. Real talk, bro. This nigga
No
came up
shit.
Yeah,
here.
we got all kinds of, bro. When I had the 10,300 people, bro, it was all kinds of weirdos popping up, bro.
Yo, word, it was. This dude was showing us different aviation patches, space patches,
Yeah,
alien
on
shit. This
Conspiracy
nigga,
Theory Thursday, bro. He came out with some shit. Talking about
and
Damn.
that
then
ET is real, and you know, what I mean, nah, he ain't say that, but I mean, along those lines. Dude,
and then he disappeared, bro. The nigga disappeared, bro. Real talk. I
don't-
got his number and everything, and found him on Facebook. The nigga disappeared, bro. Don't answer no messages or nothing, bro.
Damn.
yo,
And he did say that he worked. I don't believe him because the nigga was talking about at the end of the show. He was talking about crack and coke and everything else at the end. You know what I mean?
yo, that nigga was talking some shit, bro.
Damn.
Yo, yeah. We had crazy people on the show. Not no no interesting people on the show. Not crazy. Interesting people.
Yeah, them niggas
Excuse
be
me.
crazy.
Sorry, y'all.
You know, it just is what
I,
it is, bro.
I'm talking my shit, but I'm also letting y'all know I don't think y'all was crazy. Interesting, because that shit was interesting when he came on talking. I mean, he pulling out different patches. He like, you know what this is? Be like, oh shit, what's that?
Yeah, this means that I can sit down on top of a vibrator and not buzz.
Yeah, man. So what's
But
going
nah,
on?
nah. Welcome to Conspiracy Theory Thursday, man. We got Charlie Kirk. We talking Candace Owens. We
Yeah, I'm
talking
about.
nine
Oh, you,
11.
boy, you
We
took my.
talking the last
Yeah,
conspiracies in the last
yeah,
25 years or so.
yeah.
Well,
You,
last
you,
23 years, because I ain't going further back to 9/11, really.
you
But
took
Okay.
you took Candace Owen name right out my mouth for us, my G, because I was like, yo, did y'all see Candace Owen, this, that, and third? I was about to say, but you was like, oh,
keep her name out your mouth, my nigga. I don't care how married I am, but keep her name out your mouth, my nigga.
nah,
You know what I
bro,
mean? You just
nah.
finding these things out. I've been on these things for years. Like, leave leave my baby Candy alone, B.
You could have Ashanti. You could have Ashanti, bro. You could have Ashanti, and let me just keep Candace Owen, bro. You don't know nothing to do with that brown skinned chick. You know what I mean? She too dark for you, bro. You don't like them
Yeah.
type of females, bro. Keep Ashanti, and let me get a Candace Owen, and
I
I can
always
spring.
love,
And once
uh,
Candace Owen come black, she would
always,
never go back,
always,
bro.
always love Candace Owens. I always love me some Candace Owens.
Listen, you
Yo,
know
I
what?
I,
Bruh.
I
I
always
love.
thought she was
I got the
pretty.
power to do
The
shit.
thing is like I don't. It's like
Wait,
she's
uh,
beautiful. She's beautiful.
I got the power to do shit. Y'all not gonna be sitting here talking about my baby, and I'm just gonna allow it. I got power to do shit. I forgot, man.
Exactly, HWF. Whatever you do with a vibrator, let him talk about that on his time. I mean, I tell you, you the only Harlem nigga in here, bro. You know Harlem niggas don't talk about no
Damn,
vibrators, boys. You know
I
what I
got
mean?
muted.
Yeah, you got muted, Josh.
I
That's
got
what he said. He got
muted.
power, bro. You gotta watch that dude, bro.
Damn. I was just gonna say I love her mind. I love her mind. I was respecting her.
No, her mind is yo. I think he got cut off. I think he not on here.
Nah,
But
nah, I'm right here. I'm listening to everything. I'm listening to all the disrespect.
that nigga plotting. I gotta stop saying Negro. Sorry, bro. Yeah.
Yo, I tried that once. It didn't work well. I almost ended up punching the dude in the face because he hit me with the "Stop calling me brother. I ain't your brother." And I was and then it automatically like, "All right, then, nigga, whatever." You know, it's not gonna work for me. Like, I'm good on it. I try. I'll call
Well,
foreigners, brother.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try because it
Nah,
is a
I tried
platform
already,
that we
man.
don't need to be saying that we want you to get monetized. We want this to prosper.
Nah, nah. This is what I was gonna say, man. It's gonna be freedom of speech on here until you start seeing me show my picture, show my video, show me
I
with
don't know.
clothes on.
I got muted last. I got
Once I
muted
start
last
dressing up
time. I
and
don't
shit and
know.
I'm putting on glasses, then it's professionalism. Like,
Josh, said-
but
Josh,
right now
Josh,
we cool and we having fun. We want the people to come through. They can find out I'm intelligent as fuck later on.
Josh said he don't know. He got muted a few minutes
Yeah, I
ago.
got muted just a couple. No, I'm not
He
gonna
said if there's
finish.
no
I'm not
videos,
gonna
no
finish
pictures up there,
speaking.
bro. So he
I
said he
got
don't know the
muted.
rules.
Oh shit. He said the Yankees are winning. Fuck the Yankees. CeeLo, what's good, Brody?
What?
CeeLo was good. Salute,
I
brother. How you
can't
doing,
believe
bro?
my ears. But I forgot
Yo,
you a
Josh,
Mets
you ain't got
fan.
no friends here if you gonna be a Yankee fan. You
I
ain't got
forgot. I
not one
forgot you
friend
a
here.
Mets fan. I forgot.
Josh, I'm a Mets fan too, but I'm a New Yorker, so I want New York to win. Know what I mean,
I
You
no,
got
ain't
you.
hear
matter of
that?
fact, no, I
Yo,
don't,
you
no,
go
I
with
don't, no,
Josh,
I
my
don't,
nigga.
no, I don't, no, I
I got
don't, no.
you.
Nah,
I got you.
we don't want to hear from him no more. We don't want to hear that New York. I'm a New York fan shit. Yo, he had technical difficulty, man. I don't know what the fuck happened over there. That nigga having
Yo,
technical difficulty. I
oh
don't know
man,
what's
oh
going on over
man,
there.
oh man, oh,
AWF, we all going for the Red Sox besides the dude with the Yankee hat on. This is the last time you're gonna see him though. So you know what I mean?
I, I, I don't want the Red Sox to beat the Yankees, but I don't want the Yankees to win, bro. I don't want the Yankees to get a chip.
See, that's weird shit you talking already. Like, I don't even
Nah.
understand your language right
Cause,
now.
because
Like,
cause I hate, I don't, the rivalry's awesome, Red Sox and the Yankees, you know what I mean? But it's kind of funny to have a Red Sox dude talking mad shit to a Yankee fan because they win in the series and they got the, nah, we don't want that, bro, you know what I mean? It's like a Philly fan talking shit to us, you know what I mean? We don't want that, bro.
Facts.
We don't want
Facts.
that, bro. We don't
Even
want
if
that.
you're not a Giants fan, you can't let them Eagles rock like that. You
Yeah,
can't let them
Eagles, or
bro,
even as a Mets fan, I'm talking about the Phillies, you know what I mean? We
bro,
can't
I
let them rock like
live,
that, bro.
oh, Phillies too.
bro, I live 15 minutes away from Atlanta. I'm not vibing with none of what y'all saying, bro. I'm not vibing with none of what y'all. I live 15, literally 15. See, you try to piss me off, man. Where the fuck
You're
my
a
ball?
Hawks fan.
Yeah, he a
Yeah, I can't
Hawks
even
fan.
see. I
He a
got two out of
Hawks. He a
bed.
Falcon fan. He like Penix. He liked everything that was
Falcons.
going on in Atlanta, bro. Stop playing, bro. He like Atlanta skating too,
You
bro.
know what I'm
We
saying?
had the
Like,
skate key. We had the skate
you
key
know what
skating
I'm saying?
backwards.
Like, this the original too from like 30 years ago. For I think this is as old as when me and me and Doc whoop homeboy ass.
What's that? The
This the
Subway Series? That's the Subway
nah.
Series, joint? Oh,
Is it? Nah. This is a Empire State joint. The Yankees got the same shit.
nice.
The Yankees got the same one.
I like that. Nice.
Appreciate it. This shit old as fuck, my nigga. Like this is like one of my original fit. This shit from like I think I was still in fucking Peachtree Corners, Georgia when I got this shit, my nigga. Like this shit old, like 6 years, probably 7 years. That's old for a fitted. That's
Yeah,
old as fuck for a fitted.
yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
You just don't make it that long usually, you know?
Yeah, fitteds get thrown away and replaced.
Facts.
But this the shit I be wearing during the games and when I be sweating and when I be, you know what I mean? This the one I fuck around. I actually cleaned this bitch, my G. Like I actually scrubbed it clean. Like we gonna give you a little bit more life.
Made
Just
that
a
shit
little bit.
last.
Make it last. I mean, I got like 9 more. I got like 4 more Met hats to be for real with you. I
That's
got
why
4 more.
that's why I fuck with these shits right here. These pro bass
Yeah,
hats.
yeah,
These shit
yeah.
only $6.
Oh hell yeah, you can keep
I,
that. Yeah, you.
I'll replace these shits as soon as it gets a stain or anything on it. I'll
Mhm.
go get another $6 hat.
Nah, my shit's definitely got the stains on it from sweating. That's why I only wear 3. Like dead ass. I only wear 3 hats because the shits get stained and it's like, oh man, what the fuck? But
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
it's
gonna
my
play
shit
some
at work.
videos of our boy. You had something to say, Josh? Go ahead. You can speak.
Oh no! It was just about the fit, but what you was going? Go ahead about the
I was gonna
topic.
put up some vids. I just gotta put up some vids of my man C Kirk real quick. It's him demolishing the XY versus XX chromosomes. Then I got one Charlie Kirk on why Black Americans are falling behind, and I agree with it. Don't care what nobody says. Then I got one of a gentleman who's just making fun of Democrats, which is not really Democrats. Democrats, I'm gonna let y'all know this, man. I don't really don't, because if it's not you, it's not you. I have no real beef with you, Democrats. I just don't like liberals. You can be Democratic all you want, because you being Democrat could be saying, "Hey, I believe in helping people out to a certain extent." Now, a liberal man thinks that black people and brown people should be on if they want to be on welfare all their lives, then they should have the right to be. No, that's bullshit. We won't get better as a people.
Facts.
We won't.
We want growth.
Black and brown alike. It's all the same. They call us nigga. We call them nigga the good way, love way. Like Josh is my nigga. Josh can sit there and say, yo, Jack is my nigga.
Facts.
We use the same type of shit. There's no disrespect there.
Right.
So if you know what I mean, black, brown, like all that shit, Puerto Rican, Dominican, all y'all is niggas, just like me.
Facts.
Yeah, Cuban. Don't forget Cuba. Cuba. We ain't forget you, Cuba. You literally sitting next to Haiti. Let's stop playing. Like we all niggas out here, man.
Facts.
We all niggas out here. To be for real. Hopefully he'll do that.
The same ancestors. Facts.
Yeah, like come on, B. Like it was a couple of stops that separated us. Josh, people landed in Puerto Rico. Fucking Ricky, fucking what's his name? Ricky Ricardo's people landed in Cuba.
Right.
My people landed in Florida. Like what the fuck? And all of that shit is like within a few miles of each other on water.
Facts, it is. It really is, though. It really is. Mad close.
Right there. All that shit right there. So it's like that's why when I say that shit to people, it's like if you use the term nigga and I sit there and call you black and you get mad, it's like, so what are you saying nigga for? Like I'm not a nigga, I'm not black.
That's deep.
What are you using the term for?
That's deep.
That's not for you. No, I've been thinking that for and people look at me like I'm crazy, but it's like if you not a nigga and you Puerto Rican, Dominican, you consider yourself you're Spain, your part that's from Spain,
that's
or
what
your Indian culture.
I see that conversation. Yeah. They were saying like which, like if like out of like Puerto Ricans, like which is cool to say it and which is not cool to say it. You get what I'm saying? So like basically like Fat Joe Terror Squad, cool.
That's a nigga.
You get what I'm saying? But Bad Bunny, you know
might
what I mean?
Not be a nigga.
You get what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. It's like the Rosie Perez and J-Lo. Rosie Perez is a nigga.
Right.
J-Lo is like,
You get what I'm saying?
Like, I get it, baby. I definitely, that's what I'm saying too. Like, you got the ones like, no, I'm not black. Whatever. Right. You can be whatever you want to be. Just don't let me hear you say a nigga, or I'm going to consider it racist. Because if you're not that, then you shouldn't be saying that.
Right.
Because everybody from East Harlem, the Bronx, nigga. You nigga, I'm nigga, she's nigga, they nigga.
That's all you hear out there, facts. That's all you hear.
Yeah, like it don't matter what you brown, nigga. You black, nigga. It doesn't matter. You even got right next to me. I ain't gonna front. Right next to me are white niggas. They got flavor. Rednecks got flavor. Yeah, they might be rednecks, but they got flavor. And redneck don't mean racist. That's what people be fucking up too. People think redneck means racist. No, redneck does not mean racist. It's a country white boy.
It's a culture, basically.
Yeah, and it's mostly a country ass white boy.
It's their culture.
Oh, grumpy monkey.
Wagwan, Mario. Wagwan. Everything cool?
What you dealing with?
Yes, man. Peace and blessings from the Most High, from the blue eye to the blue sky. Wagwan. Everything good, me general.
Everything Irish.
Blessings. Yes. Y entonces, cabrones, ¿en qué estamos? Ahora? Estamos hablando de Baboni. ¿Qué es lo que estamos hablando aquí, loco?
Went to Dominican.
I went from Jamaican to Puerto Rican, then switched to the Dominican, and now we back on that hood shit.
I'm following it, then.
Yeah. Oh, what you drinking on, Jackie?
Good night. Good evening, I mean.
Yo, good morning. I got my coffee. I'm about to fry me an egg. What's good?
Yes, it's Conspiracy Theory Thursday, man. We talk about the man. I'm going to post a couple of videos of Charlie Kirk shutting people down or explaining himself to the black culture and brown culture so that they're more aware. Because I see...
Bro, I had to do that shit. I had to do that shit on my TikTok, yo.
Well,
yeah.
My TikTok, yo, I had to shut so many people down because, like, fucking basically like with the whole Bad Bunny performing at the halftime show.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. I
Yeah,
don't care.
I
I
love
don't,
that shit.
I don't care about that at all. You know what I mean? But you know
Yeah,
what
I don't
does?
care.
You know what does bother me is like when he puts on a dress and he does that BBL and breast
You know,
implant.
Yeah,
yo, but
yeah,
I don't think he's
that-
doing that shit no more. Like, if you look at his music, like, I think that was a phase. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I feel like it was a ritual. You know, that's that Illuminati ritual shit where you got to get
yeah.
in to get on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was doing some shit like that, and now he's on. He ain't got to do that fuck shit no more. It's like the
I
same.
hope that was an old one because I thought that was a new picture and I was like, damn, he's bringing that shit to the Super Bowl.
I mean, I'm hoping not. I mean, I don't think so, because if you see that concert he did on Prime, it wasn't no dresses. It wasn't like,
It
it
was a
was
house.
just straight Spanish music. Yeah.
Facts. It was a
And you know what I'm
house.
saying? Yeah.
Mhm.
So I really do feel like it was a get in to get on type of situation with that Illuminati type shit. Because they got an image out there of him earlier in his career where he had the red on. He was looking like a real faggot and all that. And you know, like they say that symbolic shit, that red shit is the symbolic color or whatever of like the ritual, so to speak. You know, let me get my tinfoil hat. Let me get a couple of creases knocked out of this thing. But yeah, they be saying all of that. So I don't know. I think it's like that because when that Prime concert came and I watched that shit, I ain't gonna lie, because you know, niggas be watching that shit and dancing and then you know doing
Yeah.
extracurricular shit. But
Right.
I digress. I ain't seen no Mookie shit that day on that concert. It was just like it could have been argued that concert was for the hoes.
Right.
I'm just to keep it a rack. So yeah, I don't think he's on that no more.
I hope not, yo.
I think he's trying to be taken more
I'm not,
seriously as an artist.
I don't even care. You know what I mean? Like, cool. You know, like
I'm actually proud of the nigga though.
it's about time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about time.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I'm proud of that nigga. I'm proud of that nigga because it took him to be who he is and what he is to generate so much hate for a single Latino man that he got both black people and white people to see eye to eye on something for the first time in like how many years? Like I've been going through Facebook. I already knew the white people was gonna be like, I don't get that. They're not even. We speak English in America. I get that.
Yeah,
But when I saw hood niggas and bitches like, what the fuck is this nigga? I was like, wait a minute, not y'all.
Right.
I was like, hold on, you people of color, y'all understand what it is to be marginalized, and here y'all go taking y'all shot to do it to somebody else, which proves to me that a lot of the time, niggas don't want equality. Niggas just want their shot at superiority. But that's a different conversation. Maybe we get into that later. Talk more about
Yeah,
Bad
it's
Bunny.
about dominance. It's about we talk about that shit all the time. Drunken monkey, like we dead ass talk about that shit. It's about who has the
As we
power,
should.
who's the dominant one. Like it's always about that. It's never about right or wrong. It's
Hell
about
no.
who's in control. It's about control.
This coffee tastes like shit. Who the fuck made this? I'm about to go back to McDonald's and bop that Dominican bitch.
But yeah, man, like dead ass. Like we giving documentary. He has some business to attend to for the moment, but he'll be right back with us.
Who that?
But yeah, man,
I'm
we
sorry.
talking
I had a
about
customer here. Who you said going to join us soon?
Yellow Tape.
Yellow Tay. Woo! Bitch, yo, we go to a party when that nigga show up. That's my nigga right there.
Takes care of
Nah, that's
something.
all right. That's what's up. You know me, I'm at work, so you know if I dip in and out, you know what I mean? My bad.
No, that's all good. I'm about to play a vid right now. Anyway,
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, throw it on.
Let's see. Okay, this one is about them weirdos who thinking that anyone could be a woman.
Oh, fuck them niggas.
It's really not that deep. Like if someone wants to dress up however they want, that's totally fine.
Okay, so
And I think
I'm
that's
not
where the
preventing you.
hatred
I'm not
comes from.
preventing you from dressing up.
Yeah.
However, let me ask you a question. I will
Go
flesh
ahead,
this
go
out.
ahead.
So let's pretend you say you are a woman. And
let's
I know you are a man, but I refuse to call you a woman.
Okay. I would think you are. I mean, I wouldn't.
So you're going to force and shame me. No, hold on a second. I'm for one.
It's really just like common courtesy.
It is never common courtesy to lie. You do not become a thing just because you say it. You are the thing.
So,
and guess what? Nobody in the history of the species that was born XX or born XY and transition is able to change their chromosomes. Every one of your cells is coded either XX or XY. And it is an insult to women everywhere in this audience and across the country that's saying that you could just have wear makeup and dress like a woman, undergo surgery, that you become a woman. And it is the abolition of women, and it's the abolition of reality. And we see great unjust human suffering because of it.
everyone is called either XX or XY, even if you transition.
Yeah, they're like,
Talk your shit, Charlie. Talk your shit. God bless that nigga, man. Rest in peace.
You can wish upon a star. You can do whatever you want to do. But if you was born with that XX or XY, it's gonna stay that way. No matter how you dress, no matter what your brain goes through, you're not stopping any of that. Sorry.
Speaking of XXXY, all that shit, I just want y'all to know that xnxx.com is a fucking fire ass website. Anyway, continue.
And I'm gonna let y'all know it is fire, but they really if you don't put your ID in there, man, it's really restricted now. Just to let y'all know.
Is it?
Those who
I was just on that motherfucker a couple hours ago. I did fine. Nah.
it's stuff on there, but it's really restricted now. Like it's really if you really go on there, like I go on there like every other day, so it's really restricted for those who like corn. If you like corn, yeah,
I fucking love corn, bro. I'm an agriculture specialist.
Yeah, me too. I ain't gonna front. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nah, but I want to get back to Charlie though, because you know what I'm saying. God bless her. So I saw something today, and you know, I mean, it's like a side tangent to what you just showed. We're gonna get to that though. Dude was like, it was a black dude too, and this dude said, "Yo, I combed through 50 hours of Charlie Kirk footage, and I hear this nigga say one hateful or racist thing in 50 hours of footage that I." So it just begs the question to me, where all this racist shit come from?
Because he wants black people to do better than what they're doing. Nobody can tell black people what to do. That's why I refer to black people most of the time as cocolos y cocolas. I have no time for
Hey, cocolos. Oh, yeah.
I have no time for this shit. That's why we did the show last week. Niggers versus black and brown people. I have no time.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you got black and brown people that can be spoken to and reason with, you know, upstanding folk, and then you got the ones that just be loud and wrong all the time.
Niggers.
And that ain't necessarily for black people. That should go for people in general. But since we talking about people of color in particular, we'll focus the microscope, I guess.
Right. No, because I mean, I'm talking about, you know, like us three and Doc when he returns. We are four hardworking men. We go out, we do what we got to do. We ain't harming, we ain't hurting. We do our job. We go home to the family. If there is a family, we go home to it. We ain't doing shit to nobody. That's black and brown people. Then you got niggers. They cannot do what we do, even for a day. Those are the ones who go get a job. Those are the ones who sit there while we struggling. Like we might have got laid off. We struggling and take 2-3 months to find a job. Niggas usually find jobs in 2 or 3 days and then lose them within 2 or 3 weeks.
It's like black and brown folk, right? Like upstanding black and brown folk, we find jobs. Niggas find hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if they do find a job, they fuck it up for the next black or brown person that really wanted it.
A quick
quick
come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on,
just something that you don't have to break a sweat.
Quarter pound of weed.
I'm a work here for like 2 weeks so I can re-up and then, you know, fuck this job.
Facts.
Exactly.
Then go to the club with the prophet.
Exactly. And
basically
all over again.
And then spend all your fucking money at the club and then owe the plug more money.
Facts.
Exactly.
And then the cycle continues. You know, I used to work with a brother here at my job, and to say it this way, I mean, my job is a good job. Nigga, we got benefits. The pay is good. You know what I mean? Shit is righteous. And this nigga used to come in every single day on some, I don't even give a fuck. It's a young nigga too. And he used to come in every day, and he was on his real I don't give a fuck shit. And I'm like, my nigga, like you got a really good job, and you early off in your career. Why you don't really care like that? And the nigga gonna tell me, oh, I'm just doing this shit for right now to get a little bread. I said, so all right, so if this is not like your end all be all, what's your big plan? The nigga said, well, I'm a rapper. I do drill rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dead ass, bro. This is your plan? Like you have a job that most people would consider a career right now. And you got it young in your life. You was blessed. You want to throw that shit away to be a fucking drill rapper in the Bronx, shooting at ops all day?
Baby.
Yeah.
Dead end career. Dead
Yeah.
end. That shit,
I'll take a dead end job with steady income any day over a fucking pipe dream.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I've done it. I've done, you know what I'm saying? I done worked in copy centers and fucking retail stores. I did everything except food service because I refuse to fuck with a nigga food. You know what I mean? That's for me. I don't want to be responsible for that. But I done all kinds of goofy ass jobs. And at no point did I ever say, you know what I want to do? I want to do this. I want to do this just so I can fund my fucking basketball career or some stupid shit like that.
Right.
You be an NFL player. You be a rapper. All this stupid shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how people's mentality is nowadays, man. It really is. It's just fucked up, you know? And it just makes you wonder, like, who the fuck raised them, you know?
Yeah. It be like that though. These be goofy as shit.
Facts. Facts. Especially with the Charlie Kirk shit, like everybody that like celebrated his death and shit and all of that, you know what I mean?
Y'all, I'm here.
Like people are just weird like that, you know? Evil and weird.
No, that's definitely a fact. That evil shit. I'm gonna get to that. I gotta remember that woman's name again. I'm sorry, but we're gonna go with more C. Kirk.
What do you think about Erica Kirk? Because everybody's talking like really bad about her
Yeah,
now.
like she had something to do with it. She's in the conspiracy. It's like what?
Yeah, because they said like the way they did it, they did the Truman movie, and the Truman movie, like you know how they did the Q and shit, and like they did like the ceremony with her crying and all of that. Like it was funny the way they set it up, and it looked at like honestly like it was a performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Like the way they like
try to make
played
it
the
look
music loud, and then she started like breaking down, crying at the same time and shit. It was just like that's like some type of movie shit, you know?
yeah,
Like,
to make it. Yeah, and I don't know. I feel for that woman. I hope she. Well, I don't think she had shit. What the hell is she gonna have to do with anything? Like, why the hell would she want her husband gone?
yeah, I agree. She has
Yeah,
kids. Like I understand if she didn't have kids with him, but she got kids with him.
yeah. These ain't like women. That's not a woman. Hopefully, it's not a woman that wants to be a baby mother or a widow. She wanted to be a
But
loving wife and mother.
but Candace been saying some stuff about the turning point.
I
For
know. I
USA.
know. I'm
And
into it.
she runs Turning Point USA now.
Yeah.
So
Charlie Kirk.
yeah. Cause she's not like poking the way Candace is poking. You get what I'm saying? And she's the wife.
Trying to get to the bottom of shit.
Yeah. You know, so that makes you wonder, like, damn, you the wife and you're not poking the way Candace is poking. Like, why not?
Yeah. Hopefully, a Jewish man wasn't poking her. But yeah. Like I don't know. The shit is fucking. This whole story is crazy. It's like, damn. Now with this social media shit, that woman ain't gonna rest in peace. I mean, she's not gonna be able to live in peace, and he's not gonna be able to rest in peace because you're always gonna have somebody saying some shit.
Always. Somebody's always gonna be saying some negative shit. Always. And it's
Yeah,
crazy
it's
because like they can't even back up the negative shit that they say about
that's
them.
what I'm saying. They don't even have no fucking proof. They just saying shit
None.
just to say it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because the racist shit is out of control.
Ain't
Because
it?
that's how I first stumbled upon them years ago. I'm like, this racist ass. And I'm sitting there listening like, I don't hear the racism that you're talking about. I hear real shit right now. Like, You just don't like the fact that he's saying black people should be better off now than they were before.
You see,
And he
and then
said,
I feel like the black people that get offended at that is the ones that don't want to evolve.
yeah, I
Absolutely.
agree.
Why wouldn't you want at any point in time to be better than you were? Ain't that the whole point of progress?
The
To
whole
to
Oh
point of
move
life is
shit.
forward?
to
Oh shit. What up, drunken monkey?
Oh, that's my favorite white man. There he is,
What up,
boy.
drunken? What up, drunken?
Shouts out right there to my favorite Hebrew Lloyd Jew. That's my man, that one, the only, the Asiatic black Hebrew yellow tape. Let's give it up. I told you we was gonna celebrate when Doc got here.
What up, bro? How you,
Hey, what's
man?
going on, bros? Hey, cooling, man. You ready?
I'm glad you're on the show with us, bro.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here, man. Glad to be here. I'm trying to make it a regular thing when I get the opportunity, you know?
I feel you. I feel you. Pause. This nigga had me backstage for like a minute. I heard y'all talking
Oh, how much baby
about
oil they had back there?
I wasn't with Diddy, man.
Fuck.
Matter of fact, Diddy right oh man, I was with Diddy. Diddy was backstage with me.
Damn.
Yeah, fact, pause. You know
Um,
Funny shit.
what I mean?
Did he
Yeah,
go home? I got it.
but I heard y'all talk about Candace Owen. I didn't hear everything, but I just heard it was the ending of when y'all was saying Candace Owen is holding him down more than the wife, and why is that? I
yeah,
think, and this is just me, hearing from other people and other sources that have been putting out there on the internet that she was a plant. You know what I mean? Like she was groomed for Charlie Kirk. You know what I mean? And how she was groomed is through she seen him in IHOP. That's a country that starts with an I. I'm not going to say that because people get strike for that.
Word
So
up.
they
It's
they they
Idaho, by the way. I ain't scared.
okay.
that's what
they
I was gonna
they
say. Idaho too.
she
that's
seen
deep.
him. She
Idaho's
seen him.
my favorite country.
Well,
That's
look,
deep.
she seen him. She seen him at IHOP, right? And when she seen him at
Yeah.
IHOP, was like, yo, I want to get to know this dude. You know what I mean? Then couple months later, or even years later, she
She won
started
the
work.
beauty pageant, so she knew she was gonna bag him.
That was even after the beauty pageant. But I also heard that in between that time that when she was in that beauty pageant, that she was in Romania, and she was in Romania
After
being
the beauty pageant, yeah, she
yeah,
started,
yeah.
and then missing children started coming up.
Yes, yes. So, like all of this,
Mm.
when you start putting that together, you start skipping over the Epstein's that I'm sure you ain't supposed to said that either. You know the epiphiles. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then you
Dan
start.
Files.
Then start things started. Start disappearing and matching up. But like, oh wow, how all this have a coincidence back to this person. You know what I mean? So like I said, it's so many. It's not even conspiracy, bro. It's just
Bro,
if you follow the
it's
trail,
that like that
you know what I
shit.
mean?
That shit is
It's
so
a
possible,
trail,
bro.
and
It's so
and
possible, bro.
and just look at this too.
Bro.
And if my son, God forbid, he got assassinated on TV, why I'm not at the memorial at the funeral? I mean, maybe not the
Mm.
funeral, but at the memorial.
But his
Mm.
parents wasn't there.
Parents, you didn't see his parents on TV, not know what time, nowhere. Your
I
son
never,
just
Mm.
I
got
never seen
your
his
son,
parents ever.
your son, God forbid, just passed away. You're not going to be
Have you ever seen?
hounded by the reporters, and nobody got no pictures of you going in and out
Has
the house.
Has anyone ever seen Charlie Kirk's parents?
Nope,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
nope,
Oh.
Not at all.
nope. And
So you
where would
saying they
heaven?
grew this dude in a lab, bro?
No, 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 no. He's real. Charlie Kirk is 100% real, and he was 100% behind his thoughts and his speech. You know what I mean? I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
yeah.
credit to. Now, I don't agree with everything that he said, but again, he was behind 100% his righteous person as far as believing in God, believing in
Mm-hmm.
what his beliefs was. You know what I mean? And
Yup.
he saw the world how he saw it, whether either
Yeah.
the racism situation or what other how he talked about black people or certain black names that he mentioned. Like that's how he saw it, and the reason why he saw it that way, because that's how he grew up and didn't understand whether this, that, and the third. And granted, if you got put facts that you thought was facts, or just one half of a story in front of you, and you only know
Yep.
that half of the story, and you don't know the other half of the story or the other half of the struggle. And not saying that he went out there and tried to find out, but who came up to him and said, "Yo, listen, this is my struggle right here, and I want you to understand it." No one, no one. So
Yeah.
that's why I get mad at my community at, because if you had a gripe with a person, that's me. If you had a gripe
Maybe.
with a person, and and we have
Wait,
black,
hold on. Somebody sound horrible.
is that me?
I don't know. I can't
Oh,
tell.
Let me see. It ain't. Is it me?
I think,
I can't. Nah, y'all sound good right now. Go ahead.
yeah. So if we have a black person, someone that's very professional, someone very educated, that could stand on his ground to stand on our ground. You know what I mean? Our slavery pause tip, on our abuse of all of the of white America, so called white America. You know what I mean? Then we had no one to challenge him to that aspect. You know what I mean? And no one ever put our belief strongly on him so he could understand our struggle. You know what I mean? That's what I think. That's my opinion of the dude. You know what I mean? But I could be totally wrong. He could have seen black people struggle. He's seen the bums all day and then never walked over them. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
So again, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's good? What's good? What's the talk about, man?
Yo, it's good, bro.
Oh, we back political conspiracy theory Thursday. We talk about.
Jack,
Is
that's
me?
you, or that's
That's
somebody.
not that's me.
Someone got a video on of us.
Oh yeah, that's me right here. That's Source.
Yeah. So what up, Source? I didn't even know that was you, bro. What's going on, brother?
I'm good. I'm good, man. I just came home and saw a link just popped up on my screen with the
Look, pause. I'm gonna fuck with you right now, bro. Welcome me, welcome. Thanks for welcoming me into your world.
Hey, that was
But it's still some background. It's still some background.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
something hella loud in the background. I don't know what the fuck that shit is.
background. There ain't no noise in the background here.
no, you got someone got the video up.
Yeah, I got a video.
You
Oh,
got the
nah.
video of the show, YouTube.
Yeah, now it sounds better.
Yeah. If you ain't got
You can't.
YouTube,
You
then
can't. You
it sound like a
can play it,
feedback.
but you got to cut it down.
Yeah, you got to turn the volume
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
I just muted my mic. I
You
mute.
sound perfect.
Yeah.
How it sound now?
Sound
Still
good when
sound
you talk.
feedback.
Yeah. So yeah, I never had
It's
the
not me.
screen.
It's not you, Source. I think it's maybe Drunken Monkey.
Yeah.
How you gonna blame me, nigga? I ain't do shit. My mic is off. Come on, I thought you supposed to be my man, Doc. What the fuck?
I'm,
Nigga, we celebrated you when you walked in and everything, man. How the fuck you gonna do me like that?
I'm troubleshooting, bro. My bad,
This
bro.
is that fucking racism we talking about.
I can't say it's the producer. I think it's
I
the
just checked
producer show. To
mine.
be
See,
honest
you
with
see how
you,
they try to tear a black man down?
Right? Talking about fatigue and shit. Eh, ain't got no
I'm
black
fucking.
fatigue.
I think it's the producer that got the feedback going on.
All right, hold on. Watch.
Oh, it's Uncle Jackie.
So what's the talk? Is Charlie Kirk a good man, or did he actually die, or was he a real person? Was it a projection? Where we
All of
at?
that. All,
Well, all of that shit was
Um, Yo, that nigga was a hologram.
all of that shit was true.
Doc said
yo,
right
it's
out his
not
mouth,
me.
he said that he was a hologram because he ain't never seen his parents. I heard him say that shit. We all heard him.
Yo,
Okay,
that
This nigga said he
background is
was either
not
a
me.
hologram or extraterrestrial. I thought it was human being, but Doc out here illuminating niggas, you know?
yeah.
Hold on.
he,
That's
he,
not me.
uh,
It is you. It is you, Sauce. All right, now you sound good.
how could
Nah,
it be
but
me?
there goes the background.
How could it be me? I don't have. Let me look at something here.
There you
Let
go.
me
See, you sound good now.
let me kill all these windows and see if that might have, because there shouldn't be no noise in the background where I'm at.
Yeah, I just hit mute on everybody too. But nah, I sound funny.
Shit, well, let me come
Somebody
out the
going
room and come
somewhere.
back in. I'm gonna jump out and jump back in. I'm gonna kill the window and come back in and see if that changed something.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I think it
Sorry,
was definitely a big home.
sorry, drunken monkey.
Testing.
Sorry, my
Yeah.
brother.
Testicles.
Yeah. I want to see if it's us. It's not us.
It's not us. That's because your man's just washing clothes. He washing clothes while he's doing the pod. You know, I get it. You can't stop a nigga from being clean. You heard?
No, I know.
Can't stop a nigga from being clean. That's it. I get it.
All right, there we go.
Yo, watch the backstage. Pause.
No, I got him. I think I just bought. Oh no, I didn't have him yet. There you go.
Yeah.
That's better. That's better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, yo, in short, Charlie Kirk is most likely a government psyop, whether he's a real person or not, whether he was actually nice or whatever, you know, it's still a psyop, or it's being used as a psyop. You know?
I think that part, yeah. I think it's being used as a psyop at this point, yeah.
Yeah. There's some questions about whether it was a real human being that sat there and got shot, or it was imagery, or it was Hollywood makeup, because there's all these little factors that other people are pointing out. You know what I'm saying? But we live in the midst of troublemakers, and motherfuckers could just be adding on to the level of confusion and shit.
Most certainly.
That's something you gotta be mindful of. Me personally, if you're not, I always tell you, if your five senses ain't got no proximity, and that also means if it's as simple as you don't got a man who was there and he could call you and tell you stuff, like you don't got no tentacles in and about that scenario, is most likely bullshit.
Yeah.
If I
And
can't,
Doc said that he was alien anyway. You can't shoot no alien. Those niggas got advanced technology and shit. The bullets bounce off of those niggas. So,
they try to.
I don't know.
They try to super. You think Charlie Kirk an alien? He got an unusual face though.
Well, that's what Doc said. Yeah, I think that they said that that they ain't make him right. You know what I'm saying? Like they try to make him look like a human, but they had a whole bunch of ugly niggas as source material, so they kind of got his face wrong.
Yeah, that nigga face. I don't care nobody. That nigga face. You know what he looked like? A pervert, a physically designed pervert, like the kind of nigga you don't trust with your sister.
You look like Butthead. You look like Butthead.
I'm not gonna go that far, but he did.
You niggas say you look like Butthead.
You know what I mean? Like he did kind of funny. But
come on, man. He really.
I don't know.
Nigga had small baby teeth. He was 6'5" with baby teeth and a 5-inch. You talk about that nigga. That nigga look crazy, bro.
He said, "It's like, he was put together a little strange." That's what I'm saying. The aliens that made him get it right.
But your man. He probably in what they call that shit, that island over there by Greenland, and where they go, Valhalla, where warriors go when they die.
Oh, the Viking.
Oh, the Viking niggas? Yeah, maybe.
That the FBI put people in, people of high priority and shit. Yeah.
Oh, is that the island with the files? Because I don't be watching the news and shit, but I just kind of get bits of information from here and there. Is that the island with the files that everybody wants?
Mm-hmm. Nah. I think it's different.
This island called Valhalla.
Oh, different island.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same island that they buried Walt Disney in, right? With his robot body and his fucking head in the jar.
Let me just tell you this, man. Like I just look at how shit goes with the world nowadays. Like everybody's built to a certain point. I used to think it was just black people. You know what I mean? Like you get to a certain level, once you go against the grain, like you're going to get put down. I mean, and hate to say that it comes in movies. You know what I mean? We read this in books. You know what I mean? And not saying that these books is all real, but they do have some type of realness to it, and to the effect that someone thought this up. And if someone's so normal or someone that does this, wrote and thought this, you know what I mean? Why someone that can't think and try to put stuff in process, you know what I mean? And the government doesn't show that they already did stuff on the humans, you know what I mean? There are already programs out there that discuss different things, you know what I mean, of that nature, you know what I mean? I just think that Charlie Kirk was a regular dude that, got to a limit and he went against the grain. And if you look at what the grain he went, you got to follow the money, follow the people, and do background checks. Because if you do background check, a lot of these dudes around him, a lot of people that had, that the so-called shooter had access to their property and stuff like that, or where he passed and got videos of him at, like everything's a suspect. You know what I mean? Everything's a suspect. It's like a fucking mystery game, a clue game, bro. Real talk.
They said there was no blood. There was
Well,
no blood on their
well,
hand.
I
There was
want,
no blood in the
yeah,
footage.
yeah. Well, no, there's one like there's one part of blood that I seen where no one said it was. I mean, like no one ever pointed it out, and and it's on the footage on the left side where he got murked at. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you this, and this is one thing that everybody noticed this when they watched it. It didn't look real. Like it didn't look movie either. It looked at digital in a sense, how in my sense of how the blood came out. You know what I mean? But I didn't see the whole video of it. I just seen it, when he got murdered and he got laid out, and they went to go talk about it, and then like now you got other people, stopping the footage now. So you can't see the whole footage. So I really can't really discuss it because I really don't see the whole footage no more. But I tell you this, that he didn't get it. If he got shot from that roof by a miracle, it was his head supposed to have been blown off. You know what I mean? This is scientific facts coming
They should
from,
have been
you
scraping
know,
they should have been scraping pieces of his neck off the wall.
facts. And that,
Nah, y'all niggas don't know what it is. I keep telling y'all, man. Listen, y'all niggas ain't never learned nothing from the Sega Genesis. You gotta press ABACABB to activate the blood code, my nigga. Otherwise, you're not gonna see no blood. That's how this shit go. I remember the blood code. Nobody put in the blood code. That's why you didn't see it.
Mortal Kombat.
Also, the video was made by the Crips. So there wasn't no blood, you heard?
No
There
blood.
was no blood because the Crips don't fuck with that.
Yo.
I went in and listened. I put my ear in to listen. I thought you were gonna say something.
These niggas will tell you that is not what I do. That is not what I add to the show. Once the coffee starts going, nigga, the brain starts slipping right away.
Hey, I thought I was a comedian. Shit.
Josh,
You are. You're the funniest nigga here.
Josh,
Nah,
what's your thought on it?
I'm just the dumbest.
you the smartest nigga here. Stupid nigga and make smart people laugh, bro.
Jack, I don't know if you talk.
Wait, hold on. All right, I'm about to play the one on Charlie Kirk, why the Black Americans are falling behind. Hold up.
Oh, it's movie time, Professor?
The average music that a black person in Compton is listening. Okay.
Okay, Charlie, do you think black people are not as smart or competent as
Absolutely
white
not.
people?
No.
Perfect. So they should, in theory, then be equally represented in positions of power.
So have you ever read Discrimination and Disparities by Thomas Sowell?
Do you only read Thomas Sowell? You quoted him like 3 times. I haven't read that.
I read a lot more than Thomas Sowell, but I'm happy to. Thomas Sowell's the only intellectual with the courage to go after like these 4 issues of why Black America has fallen behind and why no one actually has studied it. So let's just give a great example. When you don't have a father in the home, the amount of words that a child hears goes down by 60 to 70%. The amount of words that a child, I don't know if you're a mother or not, or plan to be. Okay. No, just it's an important point. The amount of words that an 18-month-old hears is highly predictive of IQ, verbal development. Okay, so that's simple. When you don't have a dad in the home, the mom is overwhelmed and there's just less interaction with the child.
That's all fine.
Okay, so we agree. I'm just saying that's not because of racism.
True.
No, that's fine.
That's good.
No, she. I know what you meant. But you have a father in the home. All of a sudden, they hear thousands of more words a day, and they're like way further ahead of a single mother raising a child. That's not racism.
Okay, so dads are good. Yes, great.
A lot of people have called him a racist because of this video.
So that's good. It's great. Whatever. Fuck dads. Continue.
Nah, man, that nigga got a point, man. You don't see all these little niggas, these little fuck niggas acting like they mother and shit when ain't no father in the fucking house. These niggas be growing up acting like they fucking mother. Nigga, that shit happen all the time.
Yeah, but them niggas be that's the other factor that people ain't adding into there is that most niggas,
exactly.
most stupid niggas you know is inbreds, bro. That's the fact that people don't add into that. It's not just the single.
Say that shit again for the deaf niggas.
Most niggas we know is inbreds, whether they want to accept it or not.
And say it another time for the retarded people.
Shit, it's inbreds, and they gonna have to figure that out sometime soon. It's gonna become a major challenge because we ain't gonna be able to ignore it no more. As we digitize IDs and shit like that, computers are gonna put you together. The motherfuckers gonna be like, "Oh shit, you related to such and such." It's gonna become so evident that it's gonna have to have a culture to match this knowledge. Right now, there's no culture to match the knowledge. It's just a few individuals that got it in them. You know what I'm saying? That understand because we get pussy from different bitches.
So
But
when you say inbred,
somebody say pussy?
Yeah. We, when you of a particular race, whether you're black or white, you don't really be racist. You could just be biased. Like for example, I can't hate racist people because I be fucking their moms. You get what I'm saying? So it's just a science of just.
But do you be fucking their moms or do you be hate fucking their moms? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it depends. It depends. It depends. It depends on the scenario, right? Right now, I'm just with my wifey and shit like that. But when I was out there and shit, I got so much different kinds of women that I started getting information from people about people rather than be in my little cluster of pro-blackery or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was getting information because I had access. Most niggas, that's pro-black and hardcore, they don't get pussy, bro. That's just the key. And most white dudes that's dead ass racist on some goofy shit that don't even make no sense when they interact with you, they don't get pussy either. That's the key. Trust me, I'm telling you, racism.
Isn't that called the ink?
Huh?
I was saying if he'll really get pussy from in the bars and shit.
They don't even get pussy from the woman in their own race. That's why they so angry and frustrated. And if they do get pussy, it comes with a cost. That lets them know that you're not valued.
$40, my nigga. $40. You get all the pussy you want for $40.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta now multiply a bunch of niggas like that by like 1 million. That's how you get a fucked up society. You know what I'm saying? Most of us.
So you mean to tell me what we need as a society is more whorehouses?
Now we just need more people to be understanding about reproduction and how that's really the key to every problem we have. If you don't want something to exist, you fuck it out of existence.
So if I don't want whorehouses to exist, I can just fuck them out of existence?
No, you fuck women who aren't whores and stop.
Because I feel like if I try to fuck them out of existence, I'm really just gonna fuck them into further existence. You feel me?
Yeah, that's the same thing. But if you understand that you fucking what you want into existence, then you're just not gonna fuck what you don't want into existence, right? So just don't want hoes to exist, then don't fuck hoes. You feel me? Like for example, me, I'm deliberately I have more daughters than sons, right? I only have one son. And that was on purpose. I literally chose the sex that I wanted to make. And the reason was because at the particular time, like 20 years ago, I started processing information that was telling me you can make new kinds of black women. This idea that, you selling out your race and all that shit is stupid. You just converting energy how you want. And then it has a certain span to stay black or to stay white, depending on how you groom it. Right.
I mean, but I hear what you're saying, but you can't say that it's stupid because this is how our mindset wasn't past thinking about interaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't really hear what Doc's saying though. Oh, it got quiet now. Yeah, say it again, Doc. I'm sorry.
Source having it starts with a background issue. That's why I keep when somebody else talk. He's fine when he talk. He's not fine when he doesn't talk. So I gotta
Oh,
mute him when he doesn't talk.
I got a phone with
So
like
that
5
copy.
on it, so my phone is mega like sensitive, so it's picking up the feed. That yeah, I'm
Oh, you got an Obama phone with the camera. That's fire. I didn't even know they had that.
I got a phone you ain't never. This shit is a hard body phone, my nigga. My
Oh, he
phone
got one of them Chinese phones with the he got the what that yeah, I know what you're talking about.
projected hard body.
He got the Huawei phone.
Yeah, this shit a super phone. I pull that shit. But yo, yeah, Doc, what you was saying, Doc?
Oh, what the fuck was I was saying? What was
Myself
I
every.
supposed? Huh?
I'm gonna mute myself when y'all speak, so that way
Yeah.
y'all.
Someone remind me what we was talking about, cause y'all some funny dudes. No, I was saying you like it was how we was raised. You know what I mean? We was like raised the people that's pro black. You know what I mean? We was raised in the sense to be like, yo, we don't not to not interact with the other races, but it was more let's build our race and build our community. You know what I mean? But we are far from that. You know what I mean? And like I said, like I heard your concept before, but when you brought your concept to the show and you broke it down and you kept on and not even drilling in my head, pause, you know what I mean? It was just enlightening me more about how you thought, and I'm like, what, your way make a lot of sense, you know what I mean? Because the more you have person on one side, it's like it's going to stay the same. You know what I mean? It may build and grow within, but it's going to stay the same because the mindset and the thought process is still the same. And that's where I go with Charlie Kirk situation. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter. That he may have his feelings about. You see, as he was talking about that African American racism thing. You know what I mean? He got tripped up in his words, and what I mean. Now imagine you have someone that's educated and could tell them our history, you know what I mean? Whether you think we came from Africa or we was here already, you know what I mean? And let them know who we think we are as far as, supreme beings, you know what I mean? Because some of us think like that, you know what I mean? And some of us do worship God and too, you know what I mean? But at the same token, if we let them know who we thought we was and had that education thought, like it could have been a learning and a stepping stone for everybody to learn because he gave everybody the opportunity to speak, bro. And I just say that it just to go back to what you said because I went off the track with what you were saying. So is that it was just our thought process at the time in the '60s, stay together, you know what I mean, and try to build within, and our community just went wild.
Well, yo, check this out. After the first video with Charlie Kirk, talking about Charlie Kirk with y'all, I immersed myself in Charlie Kirk videos because now I want to talk about it better, right? And I'm gonna acknowledge this that he's an intelligent person, right? His brain processes information, and he seemingly, based on his public persona, whether it's real or fake or psyop, that character Charlie Kirk shows progress from one thought process to the next. Like over the amount of videos I watched, I was able to tell within a 5-year span he changed a certain perspective. Right? It's like he got more and more. He asked more and more questions to get to the meat of something, and then also that breakdown that he just had in that video you just played shows that he's willing to not just say black people are criminals like other white people who look at stats, but break down a certain technicality of how it plays out and how it manifests, right? So I'm pretty sure if other black people, like if he would have met me, I would have been like, yo, break out my criminal records. Fuck a debate. Just break out my criminal record. Look at all these charges. How many disorderly conducts you see there, right? How many you see that before you see the assaults and all the other stuff, right? Okay, if you really pay attention, my criminal record has so much disorderly conduct, so much resisting arrest. What was I resisting arrest for? You see, I plead guilty of 5 or 6 of these in a certain time period in my life, right? I had a job, nigga, and I don't have family and different things to depend on. So I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to plead guilty to things that I could have just beat if I would have went to trial. And that's
pause that for 1 second. So pause that for 1 second.
Yeah.
And again, this is what I said that hold your mic for a second for So again, this is what I said. There was nobody that went further into our systematic trauma that we went through or we go through as human beings, as African American. And if someone was able to do that, then maybe he had a little bit insight, maybe a little bit more compassion, or maybe he would have did a little bit more research and then been like, no, or maybe he would have stood on his ground like, nah, you know what? It's still such and such. And I mean, go ahead.
Interject and bring you back into the thought process. So imagine if he was with a Candace Owens, not whoever we know she's already with
But I think that's why I'm not gonna say it was something that happened there, but I think Candace Owen had mad feelings for the dude, and I think he had feelings for Candace Owen too. I don't know the romance situation. I mean, but I know Candace Owen had feelings for the dude.
If those are real pictures, then I see chemistry in those pictures. But the point that I'm making is that he was not with a woman who was not anti-black. You could look at that woman and see she's anti other people. You know what I'm saying? She resonate that because her dad was strongly that. Whoever her dad was, he was supremely that. Charlie Kirk is also another thing to note about Charlie Kirk is Charlie Kirk is not necessarily pure white. He's kind of mixed looking if you pay attention to how his face is built. Besides the goofiness, right? So Charlie Kirk is somebody.
Honestly, I think it's a movie. It's a movie. It's all a script.
I don't think. Let me break it down because I know I'm the creator of this universe, right? So it's one thing to know you're the creator of the universe, internalize that as a node, right? Being a man, but there's another aspect where I still have to give credence to the human experience. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit there and just blast through everything just because I could skip it. Because then that destroys reality when you try to, and which is why there's people out there becoming gazillionaires because they're trying to blast through existence and not be humans. You get what I'm saying? They're trying to blast through existence and get to the finish line, but because I could literally tell you exactly what it is, but to be a human, yes, it's a fucking movie. It's bullshit.
Hold on. I don't give a fuck about being a human, nigga. How we be billionaires, nigga? Tell me about that part. Tell me how to get there.
You really want to know that?
I'm not even human to begin with, nigga. So how I become a billionaire?
Okay, so I would have to know specific things about you to tell you how to do that. But in a general sense, like how we could be billionaires, we would have to stick together every day from this moment on, right? We would have to make a corporation of some sort or trust. It doesn't matter. Just something that's an entity that represents our business camaraderie, right? And we would basically have to spin whatever talents we have. Right now, I would say, to articulate, it's really, I'm gonna oversimplify it and you're not gonna believe it, but basically we just got to stick together and make money together. And then since I already know how to invest some of the money we make, a certain percentage, I can't, to give you details, I would have to ask you more questions about yourself. But to just say a group of strangers like we are, we could easily become billionaires if we form a mental trust, a physical trust, right? And literally a body. We just got to become a body and function like a human body. We got to figure out who the brain is, who the arms is, who the legs is.
Oh, that's that 5% of shit, right? It was like arm, leg, arm, head. Yeah, I remember that shit from when I was in high school.
Let me give you an example. The billionaires we know, for example, Elon Musk has arms. That means he has people who will kill for him in the background. We don't know them personally, but they there. That's why he's a billionaire.
Yo, ain't that nigga trying to marry a Martian chick or alien or some shit like that?
Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga wild, bro. See, that's what I want to have money where I could be doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this weirdo shit. Niggas be like, yo, this shit is weird, but I think it's rich as a motherfucker, so we just gonna go with it.
But it takes cultivation of self. That's one, and then it takes cultivation of other versions of self. That's everybody else. That's two. And then it takes cultivations of what we create. That's three, right? Like the understanding.
Is that today's mathematics?
Yes, you could apply. That's just one way or one linguistic key to go in it. So if you go through all the steps from knowledge to born, you can become a billionaire.
Fuck, I'm gonna do that shit. I'll be right back. Let me go do that. I'm gonna see if I become a billionaire real quick. Hold on.
And not being a billionaire doesn't mean that it's not a truth. The fact of the reason why I'm not a billionaire is because I don't have all those components psychologically set up for me. I'm creating it with people I know as I go along. That's why I try to.
Right, I'm gonna give you $5 so I can contribute to your billionaire too.
Hey, you never know, man. Hey, you know what? A jester is usually a highly intelligent person who has all of the attributes of everybody within the camp, but he only plays jester because he's he's like a random hand that you could always dip into. So sometimes I don't delay.
Fuck that guy. I want to be a billionaire.
Well, you gotta know exactly where you belong.
I don't want to be that guy. I want to be.
I ain't gonna lie to you, yo, Sauce. For real though, for real. I really appreciate you breaking all that shit down for you. I am kind of fucking with you at the same time, and you probably know that, but I really do appreciate you breaking that shit down, like for real, for real. That's fact. That's science right there. I fuck with it.
Control hard, man. It's not. I'm not even tolerating you. I enjoy you, so don't worry about it, man. You keep on fucking with me. I do that shit.
But it's out of love though. It's not like I ain't trying to play you. It's just what the fuck I do, nigga. I'm retarded. These niggas will tell you I take like 10 Tylenol a day, so the autism be on 1,000.
Hey, you know what I do sometimes? My comedy is I just tell the same thing I tell you, but then I use ways to just make people laugh. I go in clubs and I do stand-up comedies on open mics and shit like that. I haven't really pursued it like professionally and shit, but I just like to do that on my free time.
Oh, that's what's up. I've been invited to do that, but like I don't like people, so it doesn't work out well for me.
Let me tell you what, it's like your own therapy. So trust me, the key is you go and you use these people like a therapist, but you forcing them to be a therapist without their permission. Like, nigga, you gonna fucking therapy me. I'm gonna right? And this is what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you all the shit I think about white people, niggas, bitches, anything, any wild shit that I know I'm gonna get in trouble for at work. I'm gonna tell you, I'll make you motherfuckers laugh enough. Y'all gonna get me paid. You feel me? So yeah, you can just do that. Try that shit, man. Google some stand-up open mics and just go do that shit. Do it without people you know, and then do it with people you know. Try it 2 different ways. Trust me, you're gonna have a good time. Yeah, I can already tell. You're gonna flourish. Do it.
And I like this guy. Why nobody else be trying to inspire me? Y'all just be over here encouraging my bullshit. This nigga over here trying to make me better. I fuck with that.
Check this out. If you manage your life, if you actually do that, right? And you manage your life and the private stuff, whatever you do when we not around you and shit, and you could.
I mostly get beat up by my wife when I'm not around you.
Okay, well, whatever that is, you make that work so that it won't affect whenever we come around and you blow up, which you will. Then what will end up happening is you will have money and time to then hang out and huddle with niggas to invest in more thinking shit to structure out a plan and an avenue towards becoming a billionaire.
All right, so how I become strong enough to beat my wife? Because she keep beating me up, but I can't beat her. She's too strong.
Go somewhere where nobody is for a while and just beat up. And then
I can't. Like, you don't understand. There don't be nobody in my house. I could, in theory, beat her up in there, but she's too fucking strong. Nigga, my wife is 6'7", 276 pounds. She's solid muscle. And okay. I'm only 5'1", so she picks me up and she just like, yo, you watch wrestling? You ever seen when Undertaker be choke slamming niggas like that? She do that to me, but instead of doing that shit by grabbing me by my throat, she grabbed me by my fucking face, my nigga, and she just throws me back first right into the floor. Paul, just bang, nigga, you know what I mean? I cannot fight this woman. I tried it, dog. I went to the island. I tried to learn how to do a Kamehameha so I can fight her from deep. And my nigga, it don't work, bro. It don't work. I can't even get like the power. You know how like when they be like, that nigga, that shit don't even happen, bro. I can't fight this nigga. She too strong.
All right, so just pack a book bag up and leave and don't talk about this chick no more.
She fast too though, and I married her, so it's like legal implications too.
Oh man, damn. This is what you could do, right?
And just keep feeding her some more.
Oh, you're saying if I feed her, I could slow her down, and then I could be fast enough to get that advantage. And you know what I'm saying? And I could just do my combos on that shit.
Hey, what's the end? She gonna keep eating, right? So all you got to do is figure out how to stay healthy, and don't tell her how to be healthy because she probably not gonna change.
All she eat is protein though. Like that's all she eat.
So this is what you do, right? You just fucking get an insurance policy on her for like, and just keep paying for it and get a job and stay healthy and wait for her to eat herself to death and collect.
But I'm telling you, she only eat lettuce and like protein. Yo, she eats like 2,300 grams of protein a day.
Uncle Jackie, pay attention to the back room where Josh coming back in.
She's too powerful.
I think it worked. I'm sure it should be good.
Yeah, I gotta let me know.
All right, so we
have some water. But yo, hold on, because I still got vids. Hold on. Here's a dude making fun of, I don't care. He just making fun of Democrats.
You can put that on too.
Document Project 2025. How the fuck you read that but don't know that?
Won the Revolutionary War.
South.
Who was the first president of the United States? How many letter A's are in the word independence?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to spell that.
Oh, you're the English teacher. English teacher. I'm so embarrassed.
See, this is why you just ask fucking questions, because they'll quote some fucking body out of book like they smart as the fuck, and you talking to a full-fledged retard.
Did you know there are gay gangbangers now?
Nah, that's funny. That dude is the funniest shit for racism, but that's a different story.
Wait a minute, that gay gangbanger nigga, that's the nigga that played Hector in all the movies?
Nah, that dude is a comedian. I forgot his damn name, but nah, he ain't. No, it wasn't Eric Banner. It's not Eric Banner. But hold on, let me go. Hold up. I got a couple more. I think I got one or two more vids before we.
Yo, look at this nigga fingers, bro. Pause. Nigga got alligator fingers, bro. Look at them shits, man.
Candace Owens just went off
like that.
He challenged them to issue a statement to say that she is lying, because what she said was that 48 hours before Charlie was murdered, he informed TPUSA and Jewish donors he was abandoning the pro-Jewish cause. Now, Candace is someone that came from Turning Point USA, so she knows a lot about them and the people that are involved with it, and she was also a good friend of Charlie. So when she talks about something like this, I think it's important for everyone to listen.
Do you want to know something else that was brand new leading up to this event? Charlie's perspective on Israel. Okay, so let me say this so you can hear it. Charlie Kirk's perspective on Israel was not starting to shift. It had shifted entirely. Okay, there are no ifs and there are no ands and there are no buts about it. Israel knew that. Turning Point USA knew that because Charlie was explicit. So my question is, why isn't Turning Point USA making any statements and shutting down this repeat attempt by Israel to lie and to pretend that towards the end, Charlie was just authoring love letters to Israel, giving them a perspective of here's how we can win? I don't know how the executives over at Turning Point USA sleep at night. Okay. I don't know how you can present yourselves as a Christian organization and not be dedicating yourself to the truth. No matter what the cost is, you tell the truth. That's it. I'm going to challenge Turning Point USA executives to issue a very clean statement saying that I am lying if this is not true. About 48 hours before Charlie Kirk died, Charlie informed people at Turning Point, as well as Jewish donors and a rabbi, that he had no choice but to abandon the pro-Israel cause outright. Okay, Charlie was done. He said it explicitly that he refused to be bullied anymore by the Jewish donors. Can you guys answer? Did he express that? Did he also express that he wanted to bring me, Candace Owens, back because he was standing up for himself? And then did he, just 48 hours later, conveniently catch a bullet to the throat before our on-stage reunion? And I'm going to, again, challenge you to lie. And if you do lie, I'm going to expose the lies. And I'm going to start dropping videos, actually. So that's where I'm at. Enough of the games, enough with trying to allow Israel to wrangle a narrative that you know is not true. Charlie did not die pro-Israel. He did not die for Israel. He did not martyr himself as a friend of Israel. In fact, the friends of Israel were pressuring him really badly, and he was done, and he finally stood up for himself. And I'm proud of that. And I will say this, you know what? Somewhere, Charlie is watching, okay? And I hope he knows that we are reunited, okay? We're on stage right now, and the Jewish donors are very angry about it, extremely angry about it.
Candace Owens. So everybody like, well, we love us some Candace. That's my girl.
I'm gonna let it go.
Very intelligent, smart woman of our lifetime. However, Candace getting on my goddamn nerves right now. See, we all understand that conspiracy theory is a big, big business, mainly because the shit that have come out the last 25 years is true. However, there's a thin line between conspiracy theory that's true and far-fetched, claiming that all these other people was involved in Charlie Kirk assassination. And the thing about this is, it's just off-the-wall shit. Like, I seen a clip where she's saying, well, why come the resident who has the doorbell camera give it to the TMZ and not the FBI? Because TMZ pays. FBI wouldn't have paid, and they wouldn't have gave credit. Fuck that. Cash Patel want his name in the history books. I want my name in the history books too for solving Charlie Kirk assassination. Oh, I think somebody pew-pew from underneath the ground in a tunnel. What? The fuck do you think El Chapo crew dig the damn tunnel? Girl, hey, listen. Ever since Candace has turned on Trump, her viewership has been going down. Her loyal fan base has been turning on her. Now she at a point where she like, I gotta do something crazy. I got something that'll blow the top off this motherfucker. 12, 13 days after Charlie Kirk assassination, she comes up with this conspiracy shit with no receipts. Here's the thing. She understands the average American is easy to manipulate. So she's not saying anything that's factual. What she's doing is she's giving people a imagination.
Yeah, how y'all feel about that shit?
First of all, I want to say I think Candace Owen has really, really white teeth, and I want my teeth to be that white one day because my teeth, and I can't afford it. But she has really, really white teeth. Also, I'm not sure if she's saying what I think she's saying, but I think she's saying them little beanie hat people who took Charlie Kirk out. You know, the same way they were saying them little beanie hat people did 9/11. You know what I mean? I heard that.
That's what I thought I heard too, to be for real.
Because it sounded like, I mean, I think the implications was there. Like little beanie hat people put old boy and you know, and they did what they did.
When the dollar bill becomes like when a country stops using the dollar bill, that's when that country becomes a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Or when they put a little beanie hat man on a dollar bill.
Hey.
Hey. With the curls and everything. You know what I'm talking about. Nigga just gonna be boing, boing, boing on the side and all of that. You know what the fuck is going on.
I appreciate you not saying it. Let some other people say
I got
it.
some shit to say about that video, you know what I mean? Like he false claiming on certain things, you know what I mean?
Go ahead, speak your mind, brother.
Oh well, first of all, Candace Owens never said no one came out no tunnel and shot anybody. She wouldn't even entertain that right there.
Yeah, I ain't even hear that neither.
There's people that's out there that's saying that someone came from the tunnel and they got like a little, a picture of a piece of something that you don't know.
Hey,
It seemed like a bullet. It could be a piece of feather. It could be a piece of lint that a camera picked up. I don't know. You know what I mean? So at the same time, Charlie got hit. But one thing that we could say, you know what I mean, as us not, go back to what Candace Owens was saying. A lot of shit makes sense if you follow the trail, you know what I mean? And she don't think she's not speaking nothing that she don't have a receipt that she can't back up. You know what I mean? She always been knowledgeable, always been, newsworthy, you know what I mean? Even though, like I said, as another person, I don't agree on everything that she said at one point in time. But right now, I can rock with her and what she's leading to. And she's one of the only people that investigating in detail of what's going on. And I think have
Uh-oh.
Doc, where you went? Pay for your internet, my nigga. Call
Yeah,
Comcast. Tell them you need to get on.
Doc is having some technical difficulty. I'm gonna run another vid while Doc tries to
Yeah.
get himself right.
All right. Yeah, do that, man. I hope you pay your bill, brother. We miss you already.
Oh yeah, here you go.
And here you have it. Watch the dude as he grabs the squib off of Charlie, puts it in his pocket. Watch closely. The one guy grabs the squib.
I'm gonna change the layout.
Gives it to the guy with the polo. He puts it in his pocket. Now the other guy that I once said,
I'm gonna rewind that.
The one guy. Watch the dude as he grabs the squib off of Charlie, puts it in his pocket. Watch closely. The one guy grabs the squib, gives it to the guy with the polo. He puts it in his pocket. Now the other guy that I once said, press the remote for the squib, takes the remote, puts it in the other guy's pocket, and he takes off. So the first guy gets the squib that was on the deck. Watch closely. So, boom, shot. There's a guy at the blue, puts it in his pocket. Here's the guy at the remote, puts it in his pocket. And scene. I told you guys, the guy with the brown shirt, when he pulled up his shirt, he was pressing the remote for the squib. And there you have it. He looked up at me, he said,
Yeah.
Mm.
Welcome to Conspiracy Theory Thursday. It's another gentleman. I don't know if let me see. I don't know if I can find him. Because I feel
so
like
many
so much
theories,
shit.
so many conspiracies on this one. So many conspiracy theories.
A lot of shit.
It's crazy.
Then they had damn, I don't want to say the wrong shit. But yeah, that shit was crazy.
You can say the wrong shit if you want. We got Sauce here to correct you.
But yeah, it's a lot of shit being said. Now here's one thing. I think this dude was smart. I hope it's the right vid. I ain't gonna lie. I hope it's the right vid.
This guy is spitting pure facts. Not only was the ghetto-ass students' behavior unacceptable, but that PR statement from the college basically condoning it was BS. Play the clip.
I've never heard of Fearless Tours, but he went onto an HBCU campus and proved that we are incompetent and we cannot sit down and have a civil conversation. All he did was set a table up for 10 minutes, and they started doing this. But you want to know what it was? It wasn't the message. It was the color of his skin and his hat. They felt like because a white man with a Make America Great Again hat on came to their campus and set up a table to have open debates. They felt like they had the right to riot, make BLM signs, which they don't even know. They probably don't even know that George Floyd family ain't getting not a drop from them up. They don't know that George Floyd put a gun to a pregnant woman's head. They don't know that he was high off fentanyl while actively committing a crime. That's why he died. And I honestly don't blame them college students, bro. It's the motherfucking environments that they grew up in. You gotta think they're in college. Black Lives Matter started 5 years ago. Man, they was in high school when Black Lives Matter was going on. So for as long as they can really politically remember, white man has always been bad. And that's the shit that's going to keep America in the same spot it is. Keep the black community in the same spot it is. Because when we don't get our way, we want to riot, do all this hooting and hollering instead of sitting down and talking to one another. You think our ancestors are proud of that shit? I guarantee you, these stupid motherfuckers probably feel like they did our ancestors a great service. No, our ancestors are rolling over in their fucking graves right now because y'all don't know how to act. Our ancestors didn't act like this. They sat there and they talked with their voices. They wanted to be heard. Y'all don't want to be heard. Y'all just want to start riots and shit, yo. Y'all don't want to sit down and have a conversation with nobody. Like I said, it's not the message that he was trying to send. To sit down and have a civil conversation. They did not like the color of that dude's skin. I don't care. That is pure racism. Let it be the other way around. Y'all be ready to rally through the motherfucking streets all over the United States of America.
But finally, we are no longer being quiet.
You dig? You dig? That's what most of that shit be about, man. They ain't like the fact that dude was a white man telling black people they can be better, or people of color.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Really?
No, yeah. That video right there, bro. Yo, them dudes went up there with fucking signs that was real stupid, bro. Real stupid. And regardless of freedom of speech, that wasn't wanted on that campus. You know what I mean? And if you got 80% of the people voting for you to get off the campus, you know what I mean? And you over there, it was wild. You see the whole video? It ain't nothing like how that YouTuber said. You know what I mean? It's like, and they wasn't even like wild behind it. Once they started leaving, that's when they was like, yo, they was even more like, get him out. You know what I mean? But them dudes went on the campus, and it's like us going to, okay, it's like going to a sundown state and playing a fool, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's.
I would just like to point out that I thought it was very interesting that we as a collective here, us five in this group, I really enjoyed the fact that we were reacting to a reaction video on a reaction video of a reaction video. I think that shit's fucking amazing. So thank you, Uncle Jackie, for providing us the opportunity to react to reactions of reactions of reactions.
I try to be.
But what you call it? Like I feel like because honestly, my grandfather, right? On my father who raised me, right? My grandfather, he always taught us, like, he always said, like, this is one saying that he always says, like, you see them white people doing that shit? You don't see the white people doing that shit, so why are you doing that shit? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, most black people were brought up the same way, bro, and they just went away from that.
Definitely, especially black folk down south. They used to say that shit a lot. I remember when I used to I spent a summer with the homies in North Carolina, and same thing. This nigga grandmother was like, don't be acting a fool like that. You see them crackers? They don't be doing that. Why you doing that? And I'm like, look at me, bitch. I'm a visit. I ain't doing a motherfucking thing. But I do remember that saying being uttered a lot.
My point on that, right, is that they wasn't going there to provoke. What they was going there was giving them a chance. You know what I mean? That Charlie Kirk honestly didn't give them a chance. You know what I mean? Because he knew that was going to happen already. You get what I'm saying? But like this is what I'm saying is, like, if he could go to a white campus and have a debate there, you know what I mean? Why you can't do it there? Why you can't have a debate, a simple conversation on the black campus? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yo, I would like to point out that if Hebrew Israelites went there, they probably would have got chased out too. I'm saying if Hebrew Israelites went there on that campus preaching the stuff they preach, right? They would have got kicked out too. You get what I'm saying? I can't say it because I think that the white guy who went there knew that they would have chased him out anyway. So he probably went there just to make that video of himself getting chased out. It's like some environments, they just not, it's a hyper liberal environment. It's not a pro black environment. It's a hyper video. Right? You know what I'm saying? But it's not really hyper pro black there. That those people in that campus is liberal.
Oh, does anybody here know exactly which campus that was? Like which school it was?
I think it was
Damn, I can't hear shit.
It was Tennessee.
So y'all feel like the results would have been different if he showed up with the same platform at like a HBCU or something like that?
That was an HBCU.
Was one of the HBCUs.
No, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm saying, do y'all think the results would have been different at an HBCU where it's definitely a more pro-black environment?
That was the
I couldn't hear what school it was, so my bad, but
no, that was an HBCU.
oh, okay, so it was. All right, so whoops.
It was Tennessee State.
Tennessee. Okay. Yo, yeah, again, even though it's a black HBCU, because if you go in a black conscious community where motherfuckers be hardcore black, it don't be HBCU people up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What it is dumb motherfuckers is mostly Democratic liberals, and that they just happen to be the black faction. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think certain black groups would get kicked out if they went there. Like, if you was a black dude talking,
and I respect that, but I think I think the important question, right, is what my man Bass Pro Shops right here said. Why couldn't he have that conversation? Like, what is it about? I get it. You know, like, yes, there's the performative part of it. Yes, you went to somewhere where you know what the outcome was going to be. I get that. But at the other side of the token, it's like, all right, why can't we go anywhere and have a discussion? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like a representative thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it doesn't have to, like, not everything has to stir the pot. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of times as people of color, we allow shit to stir the pot, and we in turn react as opposed to sit down and listen.
Yo, break those stereotypes. Break the stereotype. You know what I'm saying? Like, break that cycle.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Break the stereotype.
This is where my pardon me. This is where my rhetoric come in. If you have a group of inbreds together, then inbredism rules the day. So it's not like most of them people are generational HBCUs. That means they fucking probably most likely got with other people who was in HBCU. You know what I'm saying? Most HBCU, the majority are people who are generationally that. You feel me? And then you got every 10 years a new group of people come in, you know, extra smart niggas who broke the inbred streak. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of motherfuckers, when you got a bunch of inbreds together, it's hard to take something diverse from them and introduce it without fear and animosity and all these other goofy emotions. It's just human nature. You see what I'm saying? If that group or that crowd had, like, say, a sprinkle of light-skinned niggas, like it was New York City or some shit, where you would have your Puerto Rican niggas and your Haitian niggas and this group of niggas, you know, diversity, then it would have been a group of dark-skinned people allowing a white man to come and talk and have his little say. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, but these niggas don't even want a fellow brown man to perform at the Super Bowl. You sure about that?
Hardcore tribalism gonna rule the day. They inbreds. So hardcore tribalism, meaning the signals that give them information and feedback that they take serious, is not intellect. It's purely raw human, like scent. If the nigga
emotion, basically.
Yeah, that's it. There ain't no intellect because there's no diversity and there's no experience with that. You get what I'm saying? Like, they ain't have
So then at what point then, if we understand this, at what point do we get to bridge the gap? Because if we just gonna sit there and say that, you know, it absolutely, we can call it hardcore tribalism, right? At what point do we bridge the gap between those outside of the tribe and those within? Because that's I think where this country fails. Everybody has their own tribes and everybody goes hard for their tribe, but nobody's going out their way, or at least the people that are going out their way to try to unite the tribes are failing because, again, the tribes don't want to talk to each other.
All right, let me use an example of what we doing. What we should be doing as black men is making mixed babies with people that are different than us. And the only way to bridge gaps is biological. Everything else is just inbreds capitalizing to maintain power. You get what I'm saying? Like, inbreds is just going.
So by that logic, does this only apply to black people, or should everybody be making Rick's baby?
We got a living example right here in the page with us.
You see what I'm saying? So the point, like, we gotta, how you bridge the gap is by creating.
I'm talking about Doc like that, man.
The gap. Like, for example, the dude sitting underneath, yeah, but there's so much
black people, everybody needs to make the
this behavior
in every race. There's racism. Every race, I don't care anybody,
that is so correct. And the point to add to the point is that when you can bridge the gap with black people to a certain degree, but resources still got to be. For example, let me give you just basic something, right? You got a square, and then the square is 4 sides, right? 4 squares in a bigger square, right? So each square represents a race. You got a red race, you got a white race, and then the other 2 squares represent the resources they got to use, right? So bottom square underneath. No, I'm just giving you reality though.
I'm fucking with you guys.
You know, in the form of a square, in the shape of a square, or you can make it a circle and just put half of it as the race where the 2 races dwell, right? And then the other half is going to be the land and the resources they got to use, right? So if you have the white race, right, the white polarity, let's not even use race to take out the emotions out of it. Let's use polarity, right? The white polarity, right, is going to be using land on one side, right? And the other polarity is going to be using land on one side of that half that's the resources, right? Every now and then, you use up resources or you end up making babies that's the same way and everything keeps on going the same, right? And it's not that the resources is used up. You just don't have the dynamic difference of the land to discover a different way to use the land you're accustomed to. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't have other people to mix with and breed with, what's going to happen is you're going to clusterfuck yourself into either a bunch of eaters and people who don't need to know anything new because, you know, there's a group of people who already are in that matrix that have done those things. And you get what I'm saying? So it's just, and that's just one aspect of how you have a breakdown when you have what's called, what I like to coin the term as you know, it's it's a term that I made in my mind that I haven't that people don't use yet. But basically, when you get to the peak of what a color could reach or what a kind of thing could reach or energy fluctuate to, right? It could never go beyond that. Critical mass. People use that term in other terms, but not in racial terms, right? So critical mass is what most niggas in urban constructs in New York City, like New York, Chicago, shit like that, big cities are going through right now. And white people too in the suburbs. The critical mass is that white people in the suburbs, right, have mated with each other too much to where everybody's making the same kind of people, right? And they can't use the resources a certain way. So foreigners who could have an imagination for it can come in and invade. In order to prevent invasions, people on landforms that are different have to converge and mate with each other to oscillate into a new kind of defensive matrix.
What about when the aliens invade?
But look, but there's only one set of group on this planet Earth that don't really mix outside their race. You know what I mean?
Say that again, Doc.
I said there's only really
what group is that?
What kind of race that don't really like mixing outside their race?
What group is that?
Which is the people over there in IHOP.
The Jewel.
If you want to call them, but
Yeah,
they're not the real ones.
If you think about it, people. Now, real talk. If you think about it, right? Every single race don't want their kid.
It's more. I can't hear you breaking up. I think, or I don't know if it's me.
Bass Pro Shops, no, what happened to you?
Honestly, why is every race?
Josh, I think he was breaking up. Is Josh breaking up, or is it just me on my end? Pause.
Nah, I think Bass Pro Shops is breaking up for real. Like he'd be free. He'd be like,
Shit was here. He breaking up. Josh, you got to repeat everything you said again.
You got to pay your internet provider too, or you got to up your service. You know what I'm saying? They got a gig now for $65.
We didn't hear you. Well, we didn't hear you, Joshua. Repeat what you said, bro, please.
I don't think it's only. I don't think it's only one specific group. I think like they're like all races. Like, every parent would like don't want their kid dating outside their race.
Right. Can I ask some questions just so we could use reality to
Yeah,
formulate?
I think so too. It's more of a culture thing. I think that a lot of people don't mix outside the race or don't want to mix outside their race because I just know that if you come from the islands such as Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico, you know what I mean, and you are culturally from there, you know what I mean, and you tend to want your daughter or your grandkids to be pure breed as far as inbred. You know what I mean?
No, the basic of that is just you have access to other people. That's just all it is. So you just fuck who's close and or you have access to. That's
That is true, but sometimes, but like I said, like the grandmother, you know, may wants that, you know, the granddaughter to have a Dominican or even a Haitian, you know, a boyfriend, but since they out in New York, they gonna be mingling and melting pot to everybody else. You know what I mean? So like you said, yeah, it's the geographic of where people come from, but the mindset is still culturally inclined for people that, you know what I mean, that's older. You know what I mean? And as the years go by, we get watered down, yes, and
Yes,
we
there you
get
go.
enlightened about stuff. You know what I mean? But we also, you know, the older people is more thing. But now as I'm like the older generation now, I call myself one of the elders. You know, I'm not there yet, but when I get to that thing, but I kind of think that we not as culturally fit as African American. But like I said, you come from another island, you are more culturally inclined to want to stick with yours because y'all speak the language. You know what I mean? It's all about speaking the language. It's all about
I want to piggyback on
understanding
that
each
real
other.
quick if you let me,
Yeah,
Doc.
brother. Please, bro.
So what it is, what I look at too, there's a different side of that coin. Yes, there is something that like, there's a generational element to it for sure, but there's also a cultural preservation element of it as well, where it's like you have people who I don't want to say nationalists, but I'll use that word for the sake, right? You have people that really, truly, deeply are ingrained in their cultural identity, and they feel like mixing with other races dilutes it. And you got me to that point because you used the exact word. They dilute the cultural purity. And unfortunately, this is the same kind of thinking that, you know, the Nazi Party had back in Germany during World War II. But a lot of nations, dare I say all nations who have some sentiment of cultural identity, do want to preserve that identity to a degree, especially, and I feel like it comes especially from smaller countries and countries with people who have been marginalized in larger first world countries, melting pot countries like the United States. Then you take an island nation like Puerto Rico, right? Puerto Rico, first and foremost, their original inhabitants of that island have been wiped out practically completely. There's no Taino people that you can really say like, yo, you can just look at that, be like, yo, that nigga's a straight up Taino. You can't do that because there's so much intermixed mingling between Spanish blood, African blood. So there you have people out there that are trying to preserve the little that they had. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's an element in there that plays towards that same reluctance to mingle with other people, reproduce with other people, and create a new intermixed culture, so to speak.
I respect that. That sounds about right.
But I'm say something though. Puerto Ricans, there are still indigenous Puerto Ricans there. Taino just means hello, and white people just took the word hello to mean a race. So they either were Arawaks or
But the indigenous people, right? Like, how many people can you say in this world right now still speak fluent Arawak? You know what I'm saying? It's not that they don't exist. They're pretty much facing extinction. And the people, like, you can't say like, all right, you have indigenous people, but the populace of natural blooded indigenous people is so few and far between. And this is not just going towards the Taino. This is all the groups of people who have allowed colonial settlers to come in and ultimately have their entire culture if I'm not going to say erased or eradicated, I'm definitely going to say radically changed from what it was to what it is. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that I'm talking about. And there are people out there that like fear that if there's too much intermingling, they will lose the sense of identity that their original people had, their indigenous peoples had. And it's like the number of people. If you have very few people doing it, you don't get to spread it or preserve it.
All that stuff you just said is mindsets. The reality is biology shuts all that shit down. Because if I have a son, right, he's me, and then he's also that. So he's also me and that. So it's not like he is watered. You get what I'm saying? The watered down stuff, that's mindset, man. Because I could actually remember fathers that I had that was black as fuck, blue, green, and pale as hell. I could sleep, and if I vibrate the right way before I go to sleep and rest, I could access myself when I was a white person. So this idea is just that it's like your Y chromosome is constantly shifting through gene fashioning. So it's not like you stay the same. There's also what you're keeping is your spirituality. That's what you're always keeping. Your core set.
I ain't gonna hold you, my nigga. You talking to a nigga that ate Chef Boyardee his whole childhood. I don't understand nothing about vibrating before I go to sleep, unless I gotta take a shit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I get all that, man. But you still do it one way or the other.
My thing is, all right. So, like, let's say we have like ritualistic stuff that we used to do as a people, right? Let's just say, and I'm not gonna use any specific example, but let's just say way back in the day, before we went to sleep, we performed some kind of ritual. And as time progressed and we let more and more people into the culture, we lost that. Now there's nobody who remembers how to do said ritual. How do we?
It's still being done through behaviors that are just layered with mindset of the timeline based on the people who are speaking.
But if over time people stop doing it and it becomes forgotten and it becomes lost.
Because you're
this is the implication, regardless of the mindset or whatever it is. The fact of the matter is the ritual is becoming lost as we progress in time.
You're an inbred. That means you're an inbred to some degree, and the more you gain access to this, either you're getting closer to the bloodline that have access to it, and you can only have it as its behavior themselves. Right? So you have to mate with people, and what happens is you end up finding, because people that are far from your genetic makeup are basically lost information when they used to be, because nobody is living, no humans exist outside of humanity. There's no group, that whole aliens came and made other humans and they're mimicking. If you could make babies with it, it's a human. That means that it used to be.
Yeah, aliens only made pyramids. We know that.
And through oscillation of timelines and through movement of land formations, it allowed space to be created in the DNA so you could write new codes, so you could do new things, so you could have new experience. So we don't get too dense and just stop. You get what I'm saying? Because you need movement, you need downshift to then pour liquid into it, so then the liquid can fall down to create some sort of energy. And then you need some kind of thermal heat at the bottom to make the liquid turn into steam, so then it can rise. And then you need some particles in different areas at the escalation, right, to basically contact the liquid and turn it into balls and drop it down as rain and keep on spreading. But you get the point, right? Like biology basically shut all that shit down, because at the end of the fucking day, you basically are whoever used to exist. You're anything that you could imagine in biology, because whatever you're imagining is happening in biology. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there was no disconnection between, if a nigga fuck 2 Chinese bitches and make himself half Chinese, them niggas is totally him. It doesn't matter. Just as long as he has the proximity to them to basically vibrate, and they get to see him and hear him and touch him for how many years, then they take on that spirit and they expand it.
I'm about to call it a night.
Yeah.
Right, I got work.
Peace, Josh.
Next time you have a show, let me know.
Yeah. I'm sure Yellow Tape is gonna invite you to his channel. So Saturday, I don't know what time he's going on.
Hey, Josh, I'm gonna send you my number, bro, in the back channel. Just copy it and give me a text. Shoot me a text.
Bet I got you.
I'm sending it right now.
All right, hold it down, Josh.
All right.
Stay up, Josh.
Yeah,
Soon we're gonna be following motherfucking suit. Now I don't work in the afternoon no more. I work in the morning. So soon we're gonna follow suit. I give it like maybe till 11:30. Then I'm gonna have to call it a wraps. But beyond that, hold on. I wanna switch off. I wanna actually finish. We got damn near through the whole shit. But it's 2 more videos I want to show, and conspiracy theory is done. I'm gonna show the one of what's her name? Arena. I apologize. Rest in peace to her. The woman in North Carolina, Irina, I forgot her last name, but she was stabbed to death, and dude was looking at going to the hospital to be evaluated for 60 days to see if he could stand trial. Now, different information.
Urgent breaking news, this disgusting creature that we all watched kill this poor innocent little Ukrainian girl on the train has now been indicted and will face the death penalty. At first, he was reprimanded to a 60-day mental health evaluation to see if he was actually fit to stand trial. But now I guess they've decided to just say, F that, and they are charging his ass. I won't be speaking his name in any videos because he does not deserve to be remembered. He deserves to be thrown into a wood chipper and forgotten forever. But Irina's name should be remembered. This young lady deserves to be remembered. This attack was brutal, and it was senseless, and it was unprovoked. And not only should he be charged and tossed into the wood chipper, but every single person who was on that train who just let her die without giving her any assistance, without giving her any comfort, who just sat there like cowards and pieces of shit, they should be charged as well. I, for one, am so glad that that creature is not going to get to slide because of his poor mental health, and the rest of those people need to be held accountable for their utter lack of humanity. But what do y'all think about this? Let me know down in the comments.
Yeah, I think he should be charged criminally.
I mean, yeah, he definitely should be charged criminally. And honestly, I do think this is going to sound horrible. And I really, whatever. If you commit a crime that heinous, unprovoked, for no real reason, honestly, there's no reason in spending tax dollars on you. You should just be executed on the spot. I'm sorry.
I agree, because I mean,
what are they going to do? They're going to put you in some manner of institution where freedom is still a possibility, so that you can get out and do it again, perhaps. How many instances have we seen where somebody gets? Look at that.
14.
How many instances have we seen where, you know, there are individuals who get locked up for something like a violent offense, an assault, etc., get out and then repeat the same crime? We literally have the term repeat offender for a reason.
Right.
And I feel like, you know, it's one thing if your offense is like, oh, you know, you're a repeat offender because you like to steal apples from the supermarket. All right, listen. Maybe we'll let you out, but you can't go to the supermarket or any apple orchards, you know, because we know you like to steal apples. But when it comes to taking another human life, the punishment should fit the crime, nigga. If you're going to take a life, yours should be taken too. Eye for an eye, code of Hammurabi. We got to go back to that shit in some instances.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. That was bullshit. That woman didn't deserve to lose her life.
No.
He wasn't crazy.
Definitely didn't.
This is just an unprovoked attack.
Crazy or no crazy, like Duke, like that's just
yes.
Wild, you know what I mean?
I mean, you know what? It's fucked up. Like I thought this was fucked up when I watched. Like, and then I'm gonna bring up some bullshit, but I'm gonna do it. Y'all remember that movie 300, right?
Yes, sir.
What was they doing to all the retarded and the malformed niggas? What was they doing to them?
They was throwing
them niggas off the fucking cliff, nigga. They ain't have no room in society for non-functional niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you came out deformed, if you came out defective, if you couldn't fight, if you wasn't pretty, you know, they was throwing niggas over the fucking cliff. We don't need this nigga. So even if you was a retard and you would decide you want to get on the bus and start stabbing innocent people, nigga, you not fit for life, bro.
Right. Mephi Ortiz ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, hunchback ass nigga, just you know what I mean? And you saw
Right.
the one hunchback nigga that got away. What that nigga did?
He was
What
a
did
piece
that
of
nigga
shit.
do? That the one retard nigga that they let get away with the big old hunchback and shit. This nigga ran to the
Epiotes.
ops.
That was
Epiotes
Epiotes.
ran to the fucking ops, got Xerxes to come over there and invade, and he was like, yo, I can show you the go path, nigga. So
Fucking
them
bastard.
retard niggas is no good for society. And these niggas is trying to tell us shit since what? Since the Battle of Thermopylae, bro. Like niggas knew back then that there was no place for that kind of shit in society. And then we just got involved in our feelings nowadays and be like, oh, you can't do that. Just nigga, I'm sorry, but they only serve as a hindrance sometimes.
Yo,
Especially
I
when they
ain't gonna
commit.
put. I would end that shit in the womb because now we got the technology. You can know. I would end that shit in the womb.
Yeah, I mean, there's a level of empathy in it as well, sure. And
Yeah.
obviously, as a man of faith, I can't really sit there comfortably and be like, damn, end of life. But at the same time, socially, all right, which doesn't override my faith, by the way. But
Right.
socially, I understand the mindset where it's like, yo, these people, they like if you don't want to kill them, you do definitely have to put them somewhere where put them on an island.
Or anyone
Put
else.
them on. You know what I'm saying? Put them on. Listen, at the end of the day, if you didn't want to kill them, put them on an island where they only a threat to themselves or other people like them.
Or pay me and I'll take care of your boy. I got your boy for a certain amount of time, of course. But for that
I
fee, I'll
mean,
take care.
for that matter, like I said, we could put them on said island, right? And then we can host a pay-per-view event where we just let all them niggas loose. We just watch what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
And we do that shit twice a month.
let me tell you something. There was something that I remember when I was like in the early 20s, bro. And I remember that it was a show on TV I woke up watching on one day. And
Mm.
I will not tell you that it was two shows that I watched when I was younger that I thought was real by watching it on TV. You know what I mean? It was an
Yeah.
earthquake. It was an earthquake movie. Maybe it was Tremors. I'm not even too sure. But it was an earthquake movie. Well, even it could have been an earthquake. And then it was this movie that
You
I'm
know, it's
talking
the
about where
80s, nigga.
it was like a reality where niggas was on an island and they was getting hunted. Like, you know what I mean? It was like 12.
Oh, it's
It, it,
fire.
it, it was before reality TV came on.
It was
And
called The Running Man, my nigga.
Nah, it wasn't called Running Man. It was a movie, man. It was called something. And I'm gonna ask Mel, cause
Was Stone
Mel
Cold in
kind,
it?
huh?
Was Stone Cold in it?
No. I don't think he was. No, Stone Cold wasn't in there. I
Yeah,
remember
because that shit was hardcore too. With Stone Cold, Vinny Jones, they violated the woman. Like that shit was some other shit, and it was all on camera.
well, they killed her.
No, violated. I'm trying not to say what they did. They
Nah,
violated.
nah, 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 nah. This was a show where it looked like people was getting eliminated, and like it was like set up in like some real shit. It was in the studio. It was fake. And I ended up coming to find out it wasn't reality shit. You know what I mean? But I woke up watching this shit. Like, what the fuck am I watching? You know what I mean? And then when I'm looking at it, like, oh shit, it's crazy. I don't know, but yeah. But that'd be crazy if you put them on the island and let them wild out. People watch it.
Yo,
People
my
crazy.
nigga,
People
Rick versus
crazy.
Calvin.
People crazy, bro. People want to see that stupid shit. You know what I mean? Want to see
Nah,
that crazy shit.
but what if them niggas was actually like? Cause I have to say this. Motherfuckers ain't dumb, man. Not like totally. We gotta get a motherfucker some credit, man. Some of the time, man, I'm trying to tell you something, man. You gotta get them some type of fucking credit, man. They might
That you
fuck
do.
around and form a society and thrive.
Yeah.
Well, if you do that, look, listen, you have people, normal, regular, functioning members of society who will elect willingly to supervise that island. And the minute these niggas look like they starting to converge and try to, you can just end that shit right there.
Nah,
Like, yo,
cause
what the fuck
remember,
y'all niggas? And so you see two
Unity.
niggas talking for more than 5 minutes. What the fuck y'all niggas talking
Okay.
about? Bang, bang. That shit, two
So,
shots, two shots.
so you talk to like a Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
No,
Real
but
quick, like, oh, what the
but
fuck y'all niggas talking about? No.
But since we on this wave and we thinking like that, let's be for real about what's coming on with society as far as the AI bots they about to have that going to be people wives and going to be people maids and stuff like that. They gonna have the opportunity to fucking think they could take over, and they gonna have the mindset to do that. You know what I mean? So let's fast forward. I think and I think about these slow people. Let's think about these AI bots that's about to hit the market.
Yeah, that
Or
is true.
yo, I got an idea, bro. That same island, right? Fuck with me, y'all. Fuck with me, y'all. That same island, right? We get those
Uh-huh.
drones that Amazon be using to deliver packages, except we be delivering packages. You feel me?
Yeah.
So them niggas they start to huddle up too long, you know. I'm just send the drone out there and deliver that package.
It's
You
Yo,
know what I
crazy,
mean?
bro. It's
yo,
crazy.
hold up. Let me get to my last conspiracy. We got to the arena. Rest in peace, Miss Lady. You didn't deserve to go
Yes.
like that. No one does.
No,
Definitely.
sir. Nah.
But my last vid of conspiracy, we could 15 minutes, we can knock down the rest of the show, the last 15 minutes. Here we
Yeah.
go.
In the case of the Twin Towers, however, both upper sections fell with an acceleration close to free fall speed, as if their path had been practically free from obstacles. It took each tower between 10 and 12 seconds to collapse to the ground, while an absolute free fall time would have been that those 4 jetliners took off that morning, that they were then ordered down into a military facility, that 2 other jetliners painted to look like United or American Airlines went back out, reassumed the American 11 and United 175 flight paths, and hit the Twin Towers. Basically, yeah.
Could be a drone aircraft. That's an aircraft that's guided electronically to its target without having a pilot.
It was a military plane.
And it didn't look like a commercial jet.
It wasn't a commercial airline. No emblems, no logos.
It was great, to be honest with you.
I thought it was a fighter jet coming in to cover the city.
No, it was a black plane. It looked like a fighter jet.
It was a fighter jet.
All that audio is from that day too.
U.S. government ventured to point fingers at me, accused me of involvement. The U.S. government has consistently blamed me for being behind every occasion its enemies attack it. I would like to assure the world that I did not plan the recent attacks, which seems to have been planned by people for personal reasons.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna say is only them niggas from IHOP had that technology, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got CIA perform a lot of shit on our ground too, which they not supposed to. But like anything that goes, okay, not anything, but a lot of things that IHOP do, you know what I mean? They gotta pass it through the CIA, and they got their own COVID shit too. You know what I mean?
Yo, did you know that the I in CIA stand for IHOP?
Yo, IHOP is the Jewels, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where the fuck did y'all get IHOP from? Because y'all both seem like y'all both know that term.
Well, no, I got it from Doc just earlier in this pod because I felt what he was saying. You say the actual word, and you get struck for that. So I just picked up and ran with it. Yeah, just like yeah.
And even you say Jewels, like the caption picks that up too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Remember, Jack? I don't care about saying their names, but now since I've been watching other people get striked and not strike, but get demonetized and all of that, like yes, this is speak your mind show, but still, like these dudes control the world, bro, and we gotta.
That's it.
And like this ain't our this yes this is your stream and your channel, but when they ready to snatch it up, they could. So, bro, I'm trying to prevent that. I mean, so
they did it before.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I know. So
I mean, you can call him Joel Santana. You know what I mean? That's cool too.
Yeah,
But
Santana. I might go with that.
And you call them
I
IHOP, you
think I
say
feel like somebody
Santanas.
Spanish.
but I got IHOP not for nothing. That's not something I made up. I got that from pause a guy named Mr. Do It Right, I think it is. I forgot his name, but he been
Oh,
doing that. He been doing
I'm
Charlie
glad you
Kirk.
did.
He been doing
fuck
the
that. You know
Charlie
what? We got
Kirk.
our own shit. We gonna call them niggas Santanas. We know what that shit is.
So
Yeah,
the IHOP shit was tough. You know what I mean? I liked it. You know what I mean?
That's
nah,
fucking
And
I
good.
mean,
but
the
but
names be clever. They
IHOP is
stick
good
though.
money.
Because I
but
thought I got Jewels from Mr. Goodbread.
okay.
I got Santanas from me right now. Because
Facts.
when I think of those people, if you mix the letters around, Satan is in there somewhere. You understand me?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, Santana for me.
Yeah, there you go. I dig that. We could go with that. I like that. That's
You know what I'm
our
saying?
lingo. Our lingo. There
If I
you
can
go.
remember that shit, I'm definitely gonna go with it. And
You gonna go with it because
talking
just
about
think about this. Remember when Wu Tang was like, "Yo, all the devils, right?
right,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yo, the
easily.
devils, right?" You know he was talking about when he said the devils. So
Yeah,
Santanas, you mix that around, Satan is in there. Boom, I got it.
And
It's all Wu Tang Clan. Nothing to fuck with.
and it's crazy because like everybody speak of these people, you know what I mean? That got the power,
For sure.
and
Yeah.
and if we look at it, and a lot of people is looking at it now, and not because of Charlie Kirk, they've been looking at it as far as that, but everybody just been getting mixed and mixed because they got the power to do it, and after a while, I guess you get frustrated or keep on speaking out against something that's going against, you know what I mean? But with this Charlie Kirk thing, they fucked up with the wrong crowd. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
now you got people that's hardcore, young people that was looking up to the dude as God in a sense. You know what I mean? Even though they
hmm
know he wasn't God, they were looking up to him like that. You know what I mean?
The,
And
the, the message was there. You know what I'm saying? It
yeah,
wasn't necessary.
facts,
Yeah.
facts.
It
So
was a
I just think
representation.
facts.
yeah,
You're
he's
right.
the shit.
And I just think that like they messed up now because if Candace Owen, which a lot of white people, a lot of Christian, a lot of right wing like her, you know what I mean, and be like, you know what, she been correct with a lot of things. It's hard to get
We
someone
do
to
like
not
it.
like you no more unless they could show something. They can't show nothing against Candace Owen, you know what I mean? They can't show nothing against her, but she got receipts, guarantee that.
Oh yeah.
Guarantee she got
And she's always
receipts.
and
You know what I
she
mean?
historically she's always pulled receipts. She
Yes.
had like whether you agree with her or not,
Yes.
she's never been a person to talk out the side of her neck. Like if she's
Facts.
saying something, there's probably a reason she said it, whether
There's
you agree with
definitely,
it or not.
yeah, the 97% that she got something to show because she's not talking out her ass, like you said, bro. Like,
Right.
but
I mean, even if it happens to be misinformation, she has something that she's basing her opinion on.
yes,
It,
facts.
it ain't even got to be right, but just know she ain't just making something up out the side of her head and saying, "Yeah, you know what? Let it fly."
Yep,
There's a reason she's speaking.
that is
That's
facts.
just that's been her platform for a long time,
Yeah,
Hmm.
Candace Owens ain't no fucking joke, B.
and she
So
got really really white teeth, and I want to know how she do that shit because my
I
teeth
want
is almost green, and I need
I
that.
want to try to reproduce with her. I want to reproduce with her and mix the athlete up with the brain, even though I got a brain too, but athlete with the brain and
She's
her white.
athletic.
I'm the fucking athlete, fucker.
Oh, that's what you meant,
Yo,
nigga. Miniature golf don't really count as athletics, my nigga. You know that, right? Like I play mini golf too, and I'm fat as fuck.
he thinks
yeah.
so, bro. I don't know. He thinks so, bro. He think miniature golf is the shit. You think
You
he
just said, "Yo, niggas."
Tiger
See,
Woods.
this is why you can't. This is why you can't give niggas Xboxes, man. Because then they play fucking baseball and Madden, and they think they athletes too. So
Oh
by
my.
extension, I guess I'm a street fighter, right?
Yo, you
I'm,
know what? You put that Tekken back on for me, nigga. You gonna
oh,
find my
you still
Tekken.
on that shit? Come on, brother. You that desperate
Yo,
to get your feelings hurt?
you probably will though. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. But MLB
Nigga, not
25?
probably, nigga. It's like 128% chance I will.
Nah, not 128. Maybe the 100. But
120.
not
All
the
right,
25.
139% chance, nigga. We could go first to 50, nigga. I'd be 50-0 before you know it.
Yo, you gonna really? I think that shit downloaded. I hope it did over that night. I hope it did. You
boy. Oh
I
boy.
played Tekken 7 because I ain't did shit because somebody made me in a long time.
All right. I just want you to know I haven't played Tekken 7 since Tekken 8 came out. And I'm
That's not
still saying it's 139%.
But it's still like the same. The moves are fucking the same, so it's like it doesn't even matter.
Nigga, my moves is so different. I could send you a link right now. Some of the bullshit I'll be on. You can put it on the show. You're gonna be as confused as a nigga in this fucking link. I tell you, you don't know what I'm doing.
No, I'm talking about playing like the actual moves to do them. Like Lei Wulong is it's the same button pattern. It's the same shit. Martial
Yeah,
law, Brian.
and yeah, I do got some recordings. Yellow tape.
It's all
Cause
the
I
same.
ain't the type. See, I'm like Candace Owens right now, nigga. I got receipts. I'm gonna talk my shit because I'm talking my shit.
I love
You know what I'm
Candace
saying?
Owens.
I'm not.
I have no comeback for the
Yo.
Candace Owens. Love her, like physically and on a spiritual level. Like me, her, my wife can live together in harmony, even though neither one of them is gonna go for that shit. But a man can fucking dream.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I
Like
feel
he did
you.
with
I
the
feel you.
fucking shit.
I'm just saying, yo. I'm gonna fucking
Nah,
kill you in Tekken, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna
you probably
absolutely
will
destroy
more
you.
than a lot.
I'm gonna mop the floor with you, and I'm gonna use you to dry the same floor.
If it comes to running, shooting, passing though, I'm gonna win both.
Oh, that's right, because you're an athlete.
Yes, not Sean Bradley.
I mean, I'm an athlete too, because I'm a Tekken fighter, you know. So I guess that's all those niggas in Tekken is ripped. So I guess I'm that.
Nah, I actually,
Right?
I got
If playing Madden makes you an athlete, then playing Tekken makes me a fighter.
footage. I got footage. I still got footage of me playing ball and shit. Tournaments.
I'm also I like them games with the robots and shit. So maybe I'm a robot too.
I mean, sometimes I think I'm Heihachi.
That's okay. That's a good character to be. I'll fuck that nigga up. Fuck that nigga up. I also play the Dragon Ball game, so maybe I'm Goku too. Never know.
I don't play Dragon Ball Z.
You should fuck with Dragon Balls because you know what I'm saying. Them niggas be flying and shoot energy balls, and it be fire, nigga. I ain't pausing none of that. None of it.
I'll be Vegeta one of them niggas.
I'm standing on bullshit business right now.
We got 4 minutes.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes. So I mean, I think you could roll up another blunt in 4 minutes. That's what I think.
I mean, I can roll it up. I ain't gonna be able to smoke it because I ain't gonna front. I'm high and I'm fucked up. I'm roasted.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find. Let me find this video. I'll send this shit to you on Messenger, bro. You don't want what I'm doing. You don't want what I'm doing in Tekken.
Yo, take down my number too, drunken monkey.
Yeah,
To the private chat, bro. So that way, when I
copy.
do
I
my
got
show,
you.
I'll send you the link. If you get on, you get on. If you don't, you don't. You know what I mean? But let you know that we
Yeah.
outside.
Copy. I got it.
I don't think you on my channel yet, so.
Nope. But you do the same StreamYard thing, or you got a whole different platform?
Well, I was using StreamYard, but I'm probably gonna restream, see how that works real quick. But
okay,
it'll
yeah.
depend. It'll depend what I'm comfortable with. I'm not too sure.
It's the same shit when you get sent the invite. It's the same thing, so it is not like a switch or nothing. You just
Okay.
click the link and you just join. Like it should be relatively the same shit.
Copy that. I mean, whatchamacallit, because I know usually when I get up on here, to do my bullshit or whatever, usually Jackie send me some shit on Messenger. You on Facebook or anything like that? Or you one of them suspicious niggas that don't fuck with social media?
Nah, I'm on Facebook. Uncle Jackie, send him my shit, boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then whatchamacallit, because then I keep your number too. But I mean, I find it's easier, like just throwing some shit on Messenger real quick. Yo, I'm doing some shit, because that's how Jackie gets you.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. And whatchamacallit. Yeah, that I mean, because that right there works too. I definitely jump on the pod over there and act the fool somewhere else, nigga. Don't matter. Yo, me.
Yo, shout out to everybody, man, that
For
you know what I
sure.
mean, that came out and joined us. Shout out
Hell
to
yeah.
everybody
Shout
that's
outs to
gonna
the big
join us
homies
later.
Josh. Shout out to the big homie Sauce.
Facts,
Sauce with
facts.
his washing machine going off in the background while he's trying to talk. Yeah. Love you, my G, but we can't hear shit.
Yeah,
And
that
yeah.
that
That was
vibration was going on kind of bad.
Oh,
Pause
that's what.
though.
Yeah, he was talking about vibrating before you go to sleep. Right? I think that's what he was doing. He was vibrating. He was saying shit. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
so
lie.
shout out
I
to
got
Sauce
real.
Money.
I
Shout
got
Definitely
out
real
to
appreciate
confused when he
that.
started
Josh.
talking about that
Coming
shit. I was
out.
like, wait a minute, what?
Shout out to Uncle
Definitely
Jackie. Thanks
appreciate
for
that.
having me, Uncle Jackie. I appreciate you,
Yeah, I
brother.
appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Word to mother.
Yes,
We'll be
sir. Yes,
back
sir. Much
Saturday.
appreciated.
We'll be on Yellow Tape Saturday, so come through. You know what I mean? We should have
Facts, facts.
Moves, Drunken Monkey, Josh, myself, probably Sauce, Yellow Tape, of course.
All you gotta do, look up Yellow Tape on YouTube, search bar, or better yet, look up Doc0528, and should bring you right to my channel. So I
Yeah, it'd be better to
appreciate you
look up
guys.
Doc 0528 because Yellow Tape brings up actual crime scene tape and bullshit and dumb shit. So look up Doc 0528. Doc
There you go.
0528.
Yeah, make
Doc
sure you don't put.
DOC 0528. For
Look at the
that
big
person, hit
homie.
that like button, hit the sub, hit the share, and then Saturday, what time you going on, Doc?
What time is convenient for you, bro?
Man, I don't give a fuck. I'm off Saturday, nigga.
All right, so Saturday we gonna probably do a 6 o'clock show, and I mean
You
get
gotta just
everybody
check with
from.
everybody. I don't know. I don't know if Drunken Monkey good for 6.
Oh, Drunken Monkey, you know what I mean? I tell you, it's optional for Drunken Monkey, you know what I mean? But Josh and Moves we gonna have on.
You better check
Matter of
moves at
fact,
6. You
yeah, I
gotta
gotta
check
check
moves for
moves. I
that
gotta check
time.
moves. Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta check moves. Yeah, I gotta check moves. So yeah, matter of fact, look up Doc
You might
zero
have to
five
make it
two
at 8
eight,
o'clock, bro.
and I'm gonna post it up. More likely it's gonna be 7-ish, 8 o'clock time. You know what I mean? But we're gonna make it around that time so everybody can tune in, chop it up with
Yeah.
us, come talk your shit. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
probably more so a conspiracy theory show, slash, talk your shit as far as, you know what I mean, Charlie Kirk again, and hopefully I could show y'all some footage and take it from there.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yes. Look them up. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good things. You know what I'm saying? Let the platforms grow.
Facts.
But don't look
Yeah,
for me because I ain't got
appreciate
shit.
you.
I really
Nah, but
literally, if you
appreciate
go to
you,
my
Doc,
YouTube
man.
channel, I ain't got shit on there interesting. So don't even bother. Look for those guys. Those are the guys. I'm just a talking head ass nigga, you know?
A real
Nah, but
good dude on the
appreciate you
show,
for
bro.
coming through. Hopefully you come
Facts.
through Saturday at 8 or whatever
I'm gonna
time, you know what I mean?
try. I think I got cut off when I was saying earlier, but I'm gonna try. Usually weekends is not good for me because that's when I'm with the fam and that's when my real work begins. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
available
Right.
usually during the week, but if I can get up in there and tune in, and if I can even participate, I will be there.
Even with the chat, and I mean, like anything good, and I mean, I appreciate anything, even later on after the show, and I mean. That's
Yeah,
all I care about, you know what I mean? Supporting the channel and
Yeah,
giving the
yeah, for
thumbs
sure.
up. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
definitely
nah,
appreciate it.
you know that.
You on the show, that be poured icing on the cake, my G, because you a funny dude, man. Not only that you're a
I be
funny
just
dude, your insight is also intelligent. So to be intelligent and smart too, brother, that's cool, bro.
listen. Every now and then, I have to hit these niggas with the flashes of brilliance, just so you know, like you ain't gonna just be playing me the whole time. Like, oh, here come this dumb nigga. Like, wait, there's more. Like
And
Billy
don't
Mays in this bitch. You know what I mean?
yeah, don't be a dumb nigga like me and say intelligent and smart at the same time. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I was
There's
wondering
not.
if that's
Listen, there's nothing
have
dumb about it. It might be redundant, but it's not dumb. You know what I'm saying?
intelligent and funny, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was looking like. Niggas been intelligent and funny. This nigga
Nigga,
Yeah, I
you know,
caught
funny as
myself.
fuck.
what's crazy is I knew what you meant, so I'm just like, okay,
Yeah, that's
that's
why
my
I just
guy.
stayed quiet. I know what you meant.
Facts.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, fuck. You know, we vibing on a different level, right? We vibrating like Sauce was saying.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Sauce. I hope to see you Saturday, bro.
Word up. Shout out to Josh. I hope that you invest in that 1 gig internet. That way you don't be freezing. You know what I'm saying? Because you was dropping some gems, and I don't
That's
want
too
to get
much
cut
money,
off.
bro. That one. That's too much
Nah, but
money.
yo, 65 racks, nigga. All you this day and age, all you need is internet. You don't got to pay for cable. You ain't got to pay for phone. You ain't got to pay for shit. $65 a month, 1 gig at least of the internet.
Oh, I thought you said extra. I thought you said 1 gig extra.
No. You cut all the bullshit out. You just pay for the internet, and then the internet takes care of everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You could be an agricultural specialist like me and Jackie. You know what I'm saying, and watch all the videos of corn that you can find. You can watch your sports on there. You can watch movies that's still in the theater. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot you can do with just the internet.
I love corn. My name's Jackson Sheen, and I love corn.
You know what I'm saying? Jimmy crack corn and he don't motherfucking care. Right?
Yeah, I don't.
Is that Jackie
really
crack
don't.
corn and he don't care? Yeah.
My wife
I
accepts
get
me
it.
for who I am. She knows I'm a pervert, and it leaks off, and it helps her in the long run. So
You know, I
we're
don't think
fine.
there's anything perverse about watching corn grow. Corn is awesome.
Right, especially
You
when you're
know?
using your stalk.
Damn.
Give it a whole
I don't.
ear.
Damn, son. So like you basically out there, you just manipulating the stalk up until you can get enough cream of corn to put in the can and
There
maybe
you go.
serve up for Thanksgiving.
There you go.
Oh, it's all
Everything.
right. So every day is a day to contribute to the worldwide denomination of cream corn.
Right.
Shit.
Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to like green
Don't be
corn.
ashamed. You know what I'm saying? And as
Motherfuckers.
always, you keep the cream corn salty.
Yeah, I need to fucking mute y'all motherfuckers, bro. I'm fucking eating food. I need to fucking really mute y'all motherfuckers, bro.
Do you have corn on that plate, my brother?
Hell no.
Nigga say hell. Nigga say hell no. And after this conversation, I don't think I'm gonna have corn on my plate for a while.
For a while.
You know what's so awesome about corn?
Even popcorn.
That shit even shows up in your shit, bro. This is like,
that's
yo, corn is worse than weed in a drug test, man. Like, yeah, weed might come out on your pee, but corn come out in your shit, my brother.
Nigga, you been eating corn.
Like, they come out whole too. Yeah, you see the whole shit, like
the whole kernel.
It don't even be pieces of it, like the whole shit, like it's like unaltered evidence, my nigga. It's all there. It's just like, bam, for the people. It's corn.
You couldn't even pretend to lie.
Well, so what are you eating then, Doc?
What's that
ramen noodles?
Ramen noodles.
Yep.
You know where to spice some ramen noodles up, right?
Yep, that's what I got. Some pepper, some hot sauce. I'm good to go.
There you go. You got some seasoned salt in that bit?
Nah, no fucking season soap, man. I play guy.
But you know where to take your ramen to the next level.
You better get some fucking
little golden kernels of corn. It's like magic in every bite.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Put that in your mouth and be grateful.
I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna look at popcorn. Be looking when we look at funny now. Like I don't want no popcorn.
Oh man, popcorn is crazy because popcorn is corn that done already exploded.
Right.
Popcorn is the end goal, nigga. Between cream of corn and popcorn, that's what we looking at. That's the mission.
Yo.
So next time you go to the movies and you put that, who your significant other, who you ever like, oh, let's get some popcorn. You're gonna be sitting there like, maybe let's not.
Yo, I'm glad
or if you do get the popcorn, you put hella butter on that shit so it's nice and greasy.
Oh yeah. See?
Glad I don't eat none of that shit no more, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tough time
Speak
now.
for yourself,
I
Jackie.
just don't want to no more now. Now I definitely don't want to. My girl sit there like, you want me to get corn? Hell no. Don't get that shit. Hell no. Get extra hush puppies. Fuck the corn.
Oh, yo, hush puppies is what's up. I haven't had hush puppies in a long time.
Oh my gosh, they are delicious.
I know. I haven't. There used to be a spot. There used to be a spot that one of the homies he put me onto back in the day. It was over there by Times Square. There's a spot called Virgil's, and they used to make some banging hush puppies, bro. Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
And this is a while ago. This is like maybe 10, 15 years ago. He told me about that spot. Shouts out to my homie I. Yeah,
For the
whatchamacallit.
record, I got a job tomorrow morning. I know we're still on air. I got a job tomorrow morning. I gotta go wake up and catch whoever dog is shitting in front of my yard, bro. Shitting on my grass and the nigga ain't picking it
I
up,
thought you
bro.
was talking about a real fucking job. But
That is a job.
Real job, bro. That is real job, nigga.
You catch that nigga shitting on your could go outside early and catch him shitting on your grass, and while he's shitting, congratulate him with a piece of chocolate.
Oh yeah.
You congratulate that dog. Come here, good boy.
I had it for the owner to stop it.
I say right away, get that nigga like a half a Butterfinger broke up. Like, here you go, good boy.
Good boy.
That nigga ain't gonna be shitting on your yard for much longer than that.
Why don't you line that shit up on your fence?
Can
outside.
Can I do some peanut butter?
The peanut butter's inside the Butterfinger.
That shit don't hurt.
Or peanut butter and sugar?
Nah, nigga, chocolate gonna kill him. Use chocolate.
Chocolate to do it.
Yeah, we done said what's gonna happen now, so you might want to abort mission now, nigga, because now it's premature.
Yeah. Actually, no. You know what? Don't incriminate yourself. Because if something winds up happening to that dog and somebody gets a hold of this pod, they're gonna be like, oh. So you know what? No, don't just be nice to the dog. You pet him on the head and say, hey, doggy, this is cool, but don't poop here. No, no. Put his nose in it and be like, no.
Yeah, and then slap the shit out of the owner and put their nose in it too, and say no.
Yeah, you could feed the owner chocolate too, preferably chocolate with little bits of corn in it.
My plan was that shit was gonna go right where the owner live at, right in front of his door.
Oh yeah.
That's probably what you need to do. I seen that on Tulsa King. Nigga kept shitting on homeboy's yard.
Yo, collect it.
Or you said you see the nigga toss it at her, right? Toss it at the person?
Tulsa King.
Yeah.
Toss it at the crib, and I think it was all over the door. I think like splattered or some shit.
You gotta go old school with it. You gotta go old school. You gotta collect it. You gotta drop that shit in the paper bag and then set it on fire on his porch.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Nah, it's funny as shit though. I never really thought of how effective it was. I always saw it when I was a kid, and I was like, why they do that? I never thought of how effective it was up until I became an adult, and I realized, a person's first instinct to put out a fire is to stomp on it. And I was like, oh, that's why they do that. I thought it was just because it stank. And they do. But niggas like, he's gonna stomp on it. He's gonna get dookie all over his shoes. And I was like, yeah, that's effective.
Right. Only a calm motherfucker know. Go back in the house, get a bucket of water, and pour it on there. Yeah,
but you'd be so mad and so panicked about a fire starting on your porch. First thing you're gonna do, bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, especially if your shit is on wood, Paul.
Yeah.
Especially
if it's on wood, maybe don't do that because then you're probably just setting his house on fire. Like if you do it early enough in the day, or you do it when that nigga's not home, you basically just caught yourself an arson charge there. So maybe
you're going to jail.
You're going to jail for setting dog shit on fire in somebody's porch.
I'm getting off the show with y'all dudes, man. I don't know what's going on, what y'all talking about.
We don't know shit. Everything that I'm talking about, I got from Dennis the Menace. So if y'all gonna lock anybody up, lock that nigga up.
Him and Mr. Wilson, old funky ass.
Mr. Wilson made him do all that shit. Low key. You ain't never seen somebody come out and present themselves like as a victim so much it just make you want to do bad shit.
Yo,
like, damn, I gotta fuck this nigga day up some kind of way. He ain't do nothing, but I gotta like throw an egg at this nigga or something.
Anything.
You know what I mean? How bullying started, you know? We just
I went
they saw Herbs and they was just like, yo, I don't know what it is about this dude. What about him? That
Now,
I just feel like I gotta do something to that nigga.
yeah,
It's
when the
bad
last
shit,
time you
but
heard?
well,
When
I've
the
been
last time
heard
anybody heard?
about
Besides
40
someone.
seconds ago when I said it.
Yo, I ain't heard that term. It's been a minute since I heard Herb.
I ain't prior to me saying it now, I don't think I've heard it for like the last 20 something odd years.
Yo, yeah, definitely. Like, I think that's junior high school.
Yeah, that was like junior high school type shit. Oh, he a Herb,
Yeah,
he a Herb.
niggas a Herb. Yo.
Or even better, we used to use that shit. We used to use that shit as a verb. Like, yo, go herb that nigga up. Remember this?
Yes.
Yep.
Yo, he was
Go
Herb.
herb that nigga. Go herb him up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Herb him up. Take him to the store. Make him buy me a Dutch.
That's right. Yo, I'm getting off the show, man. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, man. I really
Yo,
appreciate
Doc,
y'all, man.
stay up.
Now
What?
we all about to get out of here. It's 11:45. We 15 minutes past the date. So
Yeah.
we past the time. So I
Quality
appreciate y'all
programming.
for coming through, man. For real.
Everything
We'll
Always.
be
was
back
used
Saturday on Yellow Tape.
everything
Yes,
was
sir.
in everything on this show was used as fair use, entertainment, and teaching purposes only. Thank you, everybody.
Only. It's completely entertainment. It's all jokes at the end of
Right.
the day. Remember this, people. It's all jokes.
Right. We don't know shit.
We don't. We're just talking heads in space. That's it.
All right. And y'all motherfuckers be good. Y'all don't know shit neither. Y'all be cool how y'all be cooling. Yo, y'all
That's
have a
it.
good night, yo. We out of this
Be blessed.
bitch.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.